This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
Today, we deliver more wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized support, advanced care, and the reassurances of a NICU and a neonatologist on staff. Take a virtual tour at trinityhealth.org/Family Birth Center. Trinity Health, making more possible.
If it's fire damage, Agent Fred Iron. From burnt to unburnt, he does that.
Our history sets us on our path. From the moment we're born, we begin our walk through life. We learn so we can discover. We find our passion and develop our skills. We build relationships. We start thinking about what we're going to leave behind to those we love. Let our legacy help shape yours. First International Bank and Trust. No matter your place in life, we can help you live first.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold up! Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
Why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
For people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
Spas Etc. is excited to introduce the addition of the Master Spas line, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas and swim spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools and saunas. Come check out the outstanding lineup of Master Spas at Spas Etc.
Oh, strike up the band. The fans have piled in to Washburn High School tonight for a Mclean County clash. High school girls and boys basketball on the PSP Network tonight from Washburn, North Dakota. It's the Central Mclean Cougars in our girls contest with a fine 9-1 record. They're ranked number 4 in the state of North Dakota, and they will square off against the home team tonight, which is the Washburn Cardinals with a nice 10-1 record, the number 7 ranked Cardinals. So two teams with just 2 combined losses as we welcome you to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Alongside Cole Higlin, Todd Domreys, as our pregame, as always, brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Locations in Minot and Bismarck. Find them online at VIOC.com. Valvoline.com. 15-minute oil changes. Nobody's time is wasted at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Well, right off the get-go, Cole, a great high school girls basketball matchup between a team in Central Mclean that got to the state tournament last year for the first time ever. The first time ever that Underwood, the first time ever that Turtle Lake, the first time ever that Mercer, McCluskey, those schools in girls basketball had made it to state. So, hey, once you get past the mountain, so to speak, you kind of want to get back there, right, in the subsequent years.
Well, I'm sure they were celebrating at Turtle Days over in Turtle Lake over there this summer. But, yeah, no, you're right. You start getting that winning success, and it kind of feeds to the younger athletes that are coming up and kind of watching. And you know, as a young athlete, when you see your upperclassmen, you're like, I want to go there someday. It's a great experience, great opportunity, and so it's just going to continue to feed. As you see, they're 9-1, and just the ability to score the ball has kind of been their forte here lately coming into the season.
Yeah, and they've had a great start with the bullseye on them this year. The Hoopster had them ranked number 1 in the preseason power poll, and so the Cougars have been living up to those lofty and high expectations. And, oh, by the way, they also made it to the state volleyball tournament this year as the first time for the Central Mclean Co-op. So, yeah, good things are happening right now for the Cougars. And now let's just kind of a quick preview here, Cole, of the Washburn Cardinals. And this is a team on an upward trajectory. It's been building for a few years for Jared and Amanda Obering, the coaching staff for the Cardinals. And, man, they have got it going on right now. 10-1 on the season and rated in the poll. And they got a nice inside-outside combination, a team that is still young in many respects, but, man, the trajectory is growing for this squad.
Well, they got such a long history. I mean, you just think of all the state championships. You walk in here, I look on the wall here to the left, you see all the state championship banners hanging up there. You know, you think of Len Stanley when he was here and the tradition that he brought, and then obviously Keith was in there a little bit here for a while, and then he got out and now is the athletic director. So it's just interesting how the tradition is starting to come around, but you know, with all these mergings of schools kind of coming together, kids are kind of having to go to different areas, and it's just kind of evening out the game. You know, you got Wilton Wing who's doing well, you got Washburn's doing well, and you got Underwood, Turtle Lake up the interstate a little bit here. So, yeah, it's just good basketball along the interstate here today.
Yeah, quite a history for these two clubs. As you mentioned, Central Mclean has gone to state one time. Nice run there last year. Got kind of clipped in the opening round to Edgeley Call Montpelier, then came back and won 2 games. Finished 5th, and first time they've ever got to state, and they bring home a consolation trophy. And you mentioned the Cardinals' long history of state tournament appearances. You think back into the 80s, and they went 83, 84, 85. They made 13 straight trips, and then in the 90s it was on again. You think the Miss Basketballs like Amaran Lowe and Ruthie Doctor and Andrea Ronderos, and the names just go on and on and on and on for the Washburn Cardinals. And you can't say Cardinal basketball without Len Stanley. 13 years as the head coach, 13 straight trips to regionals, 6 region titles, 2 state titles. He set the bar pretty high for Coach Jacobson and now Coach Obering.
Yeah, and I think it just, again, you can't say how much that tradition, and then the community, the expectations that they have, it's that they want a winning program, and then you're going to see it in the boys' game here later on tonight. But for the girls, they love giving this opportunity for these kids to succeed. And you look at the crowds, you know, there's all ages of people. When there's a game in town, all 1,300 people in our county seats. Is that what you said today? 1,300? Yep. They're all here tonight. I love the atmosphere of these small class B gyms. It just kind of fills them in, and, you know, you walk in the doors and you feel like you're just welcomed. They were so excited to see us carrying our cases in.
Oh, you bet. Says fun to come to Washburn, fun to come to all the neighboring towns. And this one should be a doozy. Good to have you tuned into the PSP Network tonight. Our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show rolls on. We'll come back and dig into the standings. We'll have our player profiles, and we'll get set for tip-off between the Cougars and the Cardinals tonight from Washburn. Our pregame rolls on after this break on the PSP Network.
Or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need. Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
You've worked hard, saved well, and invested wisely. Whether it's paying for a child's education, taking the family trip you've dreamed of, giving back to the community, or funding a confident retirement, we can help you reach your goals. We are passionate about helping you make smart decisions about your spending and saving so you can feel confident about the future while enjoying life today. Together, we can design a personalized plan that takes into account your short and long-term needs and wants, but is flexible enough to adjust as your life changes.
In times of loss, ServPro brings hope. With expertise in Minot and Bismarck, we don't just restore homes, we rebuild lives.
Nobody thinks about personal injury until it happens. But when injury strikes, so will your bills and the turmoil and everything you'll miss out on. It's a mess and you need someone to help it all make sense. That someone is Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride. We know the territory and the process, and we work smart and hard to get you results. It's easier to get back to normal knowing there's a team behind you. We're the ones the other side doesn't want you to call. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride.
Todd Domrey's and Cole Higlin back at Washburn High School Gymnasium in southern Mclean County as we get set for Central Mclean and the Washburn Cardinals in a girls basketball matchup. All right, we mentioned that poll, and let's show it to you. It was just released on Monday this week, so a few days ago. Benson County, your number one team in North Dakota B Division basketball. Kenmare Bowbells, Tioga, these Central Mclean Cougars, number 4. Their only loss is to Kenmare Bowbells at BSC earlier this season. And then you scroll all the way down to Washburn at number 7, and the only loss for the Cardinals this season is to a 9-3 Richardson Taylor Ball Club. So 2 high-profile teams doing battle here tonight. Our thanks to Jerome's Collision Center for bringing you those top 10 polls here in the state of North Dakota. All right, let's take a glance at the standings. We won't spend a lot of time on this because we're just getting going in the district standings, but Washburn undefeated in district play, as is Wilton Wing, as is Central Mclean, as is Garrison. So a lot of good games coming up in District 8 as we get closer and closer to tournament time and March Madness in high school basketball in North Dakota. Those standings brought to you tonight by Trusted Tire and Auto. So Central Mclean 9-1 in the season. Their head coach Ethan Vagney in his 4th season. And the Washburn Cardinals 10-1 in the season. Their 5th-year head coach, Jared Obering, and his wife, Amanda, coaching alongside him. So it was an interesting thing for me, Cole, is I've seen some interviews and stuff between the Oberings, and they like to say that Jared takes care of some of the X's and O's stuff, and Amanda takes care of all the difficult stuff.
Well, I was kind of familiar with that being a co-coach when I won state in 98, and we had a great philosophy. We kind of did the offense-defensive thing. And then when the disciplinarian actions had to come in, I was kind of took that role, and Coach Schroeder was kind of the cheerleader and kind of got the kids built back up. So we were a good cop, bad cop, so to speak. But yeah, the co-coaching is always hard to kind of find that balance. But it's nice that they have that separation, understanding the roles, and the girls understand that too, which is the most important.
All right, fans, let's go right into our player profiles tonight. Brought to you tonight by Dakota Square Arco. Why have so many people made Dakota Square Arco their favorite convenience store? Convenience items, awesome touchless car wash, best customer service. See for yourself the Dakota Square Arco west of Dakota Square Mall at 1520 24th Avenue Southwest in Minot. Well, let's talk about a young lady for the Washburn Cardinals, Cole, and it's Chev Obering, the point guard for the Cardinals. No, John. There we go. Sorry, gave him the wrong number. We got to get the camera focused in on young Chev here as, a young lady that handles the point for the Cardinals, and a few years under her belt already as a varsity player, coach's kid, and she is the one that kind of drives the show for this Cardinal attack.
Well, and you always see coaches' kids always seem to have a good head on their shoulders, understand the game, tempo, rhythm. They probably get done with practice, got to go home and listen to it for an hour at the dinner table too, and then on the weekends, so they're always around the game of basketball, which is great, which kind of gives them an opportunity to be successful. But Chev Obering's leading the second team on the scoring here with 125 points on the season, 33 of 80 from the field, shooting 41%. A lot of her shots are in that paint.
Yep.
Not really a three-point shooter out there, but has the opportunity. She's 13 of 44 from the field. She's averaging about 30% from the three-point line. Obviously, you can tell she wants to get to the rack a little bit, kind of use her quickness and her ability to kind of create for other people.
Yeah, and she'll have to handle the basketball well tonight. The all-district and all-region performer from a season ago. There's your player to watch, Chev Obering, the junior guard for the Washburn Cardinals. All right, let's take a quick look at our player profile for the Central Mclean Cougars, brought to you tonight by Envision Cooperatives of Rugby, Towner, Mohall, Sherwood, and Wolford. They're here for your farming and home needs, agronomy, equipment, energy, farm and home solutions from gas to snacks. Visit a store near you. And Envision Cooperative, energy, agronomy, C-stores. You can do it together with them at Envision Cooperative. And our player profile for the Central Mclean Cougars tonight, none other than Addie Ang. And man, what a performer. I mean, the state tournament that she put together last year, this young lady puts points, puts rebounds, and is also a 1,000-point scorer for the Central Mclean Cougars. So, hey, when things start to break down, there's a senior leader that you turn to. Well, and just like you said, she's got state championship experience. She knows what winning pedigree is and leads that and kind of bleeds that onto her teammates. Averaging almost 14.5 points a game, a little over 7 rebounds a game, just kind of does it all. Shooting 27% from the three-point line. The only weakness, if you had to pick one out there, is if you get her to the free throw line, she's only averaging about 55%, but some of that just has to do with some of the minutes she's playing in the game. She plays a lot of minutes, obviously one of their leading scorers, so she's going to log a lot of minutes, gets a little tired in there at the end, but she's going to get tested here tonight. And if she can get to that free throw line, she's going to start knocking those down. Because I think the competition of the up-tempo pace that Washburn's going to want to push, she's going to get a lot of fouls, and she's going to get to that free throw line. I was wondering if Addie was over there working the officials for some calls later on, but I think they were having her get rid of a bobby pin or something, on the ponytail tonight. So, yeah, there's your player profile for the Cougars tonight. Addie Eng, second career points all-time in their co-op history. She'll have a hand in tonight's win if the Cougars are able to secure one here on the home floor of the Cardinals. Take a timeout. We'll come back with our keys to the game, the lineups, the national anthem, as we get set for basketball from Washburn tonight. More of our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show after this timeout. Nobody's time's wasted. Technicians perform a full-service oil change in about 15 minutes. Locations in Minot and Bismarck. Find us online at VIOC.com. Valvoline Instant Oil Change rolls on. Oil Change pregame rolls on after this break on the PSP Network.
So Carson, how do I become a great football player like you?
Well, practice and having a professional team to answer the call and handle anything you throw their way is also important.
Hey Carson, thanks for teaching crew about community banking at First Western. First Western, you can bank on us.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved.
Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
For those who dream big, Ackerman Estvold is here with the latest tools and innovations to design smart. Our team of architects and engineers carefully plan every step of construction, making it possible to build bold. And most importantly, we know how valuable it is to give back, ensuring our communities continue to thrive for generations to come. That's Ackerman Estvold.
Back in our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Timely services that don't slow you down. Find them online at VIOC.com. Locations in Minot and Bismarck. Good to have the folks at Valvoline Instant Oil Change bringing you our pregame season long on the PSP Network. All right, fans, it's time now for our keys to the game. Brought to you, as always, by Northern Plains Heating and Air. No other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains. Call Dylan today, 222-2155. Make sure your furnace is performing at the top of its game. Installation upgrades, all your furnace and AC needs. Call Dylan today, 222-2155. Your keys to the game, Central Mclean. They're undersized tonight. Keisiah Beauchamp is going to be a young lady that's big in the middle, and so your biggest gal for Central McLean, 5'9", Cole, they're going to have to control the boards.
Well, I think, control the boards, but when you have a transition, you need to get out and run, get down the court before she can get down the court and kind of set up and kind of take over that paint. So when the opportunity, the fast break's there, get up and go.
And for the Washburn Cardinals, Central McLean has dominated this series. The last 4 times these teams have met, it has not been close. It has been blowout city, and so Washburn has got to handle the pressure that Central McLean is going to put on them tonight, avoid those catastrophic turnovers, and, hey, hang around and continue to play good basketball like you've been playing.
Yeah, we talked about turnovers earlier, and it's just as a point guard, Oberings has got about 53 turnovers on the season, but the ball's in her hand a lot. Got to minimize there tonight, averaging about 5 turnovers a game, but, hey, a lot of pressure, a lot of time that you're playing here. Just got to take care of that ball. Make the easy pass, not the fancy pass.
Fans, there's your Northern Plains Heating and Air keys to the game tonight. Call Dylan today, 222-2155. Make sure your furnace is performing at the top of its game. New installations, upgrades, all your furnace and AC needs. Call Dylan today, 222-2155. They bring you our keys to the game on the PSP network. All right, fans, one other team we'd like to thank, the folks at WRT. Enjoy high-speed action and co-op cash with WRT, your local broadband internet service provider. Thanks to those folks, as the internet is screaming tonight at Washburn High School, I can tell you that. And we thank WRT for that. We're just about set for our national anthem tonight, like we like to do on the PSP network. Like to honor America, honor our great flag, honor our country. And the Washburn High School band tonight is going to be performing our national anthem. And we're going to bring it to you. It's fun when you get a band doing it as well. Here's the playing of our national anthem tonight. There we go. Great rendition of our national anthem tonight here on the PSP Network. Be sure to like and follow us on our social media platforms of Facebook, Instagram, and X. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, folks. Like to promote local athletes here on the network. And no better way to do it than follow us on the PSP Network. Here's our schedule this week. I want to come back to that as they just dim the lights here at Washburn High School. And let's introduce our starting lineups tonight. First off, for head coach Ethan Vagney and the Central McLean Cougars, they'll go this way. Gracelyn Vagney is a starting guard, a 5'6" senior. Joined in the backcourt by the sophomore Morgan Snyder, the leading scorer for the Cougars at a 19.4 game clip. She's a 5'6" sophomore. One forward is Reagan Kelstrup, the 5'9" senior. Does a little bit of everything, does Kelstrup for the Cougars. Sally Hager's the starting forward as well, the 5'10" junior, and we'll call her a center tonight. Addie Eng, the 5'9" senior for Central McLean. The Cougars are going to start 3 seniors, a junior and a sophomore in that starting 5. Oh, look at the... They handed out the glow lights tonight, huh, Cole?
I didn't know if it was a theme night or they do this all the time, but it's actually pretty neat.
Yeah, it is cool. Well, I know they dim the lights, but it's camo night tonight, actually, I think. All right, here's the starting lineup for the Oberings head coaches for 5 years, Jared and Amanda. And their point guard tonight is Chev Overing. Chevelle. I like it. Give her by her full name. The 5'5 junior. Talked about her in our player profile. The other guard is Kari Patterson, the 5'6 senior, taking her track talents to the University of Jamestown. Alex Seidler, I was going to check to see if Sadie Govan was going to be in the lap. She's just coming back from an injury, but Alex Seidler is a 5'5 senior. The other forward in the lineup for the Cardinals is the 5'4 senior Maya Nelson and the 6'3 freshman man in the middle, Keisha Beauchamp. Beauchamp's the 6'3 freshman, averaging a double-double on the season for the Cardinals, who are 10-1 on the campaign. Central Mclean 9-1 on the campaign. Should be a doozy tonight. The McLean County Clash. Our thanks to Valvoline Instant Oil Change for bringing you our pregame tonight. As we get set for basketball action, be sure to keep a follow on the North Dakota score feed we have scrolling across the bottom of our screen tonight. Get you all the updated B girls scores and A girls scores across the state. As our tip is up, controlled by Central Mclean, they immediately turn it over.
Yeah, that's just that. You got a nice tip. They got the ball, and they get another steal again.
Snyder with a takeaway, throws it down low, layup up. Oh, no good. Missed shot there for Vodney, and a rebound is going to be tied up. Eng battling in there. The Cardinals and the Cougars tied up. It'll be alternating arrow to Washburn.
Yeah, we see 3 quick turnovers to start the game here, and you know these kids have played against each other growing up all through their youth and into middle school and high school now again, and just got to ease it into the game a little bit here.
Washburn gets it in the hands of Alex Seidler. Back to Beauchamps. Obring splits the defense, and she shuffles the puppies. Well, quick 1, 2, 3, 4 turnovers for Washburn, and our Northern Plains Heating and Air key to the game is surfacing its head already.
You see a little bit of that rivalry amongst the interstate here, and just kind of got to slow down, get an easy bucket.
Central Mclean turns it over, and then a reach-in foul there is going to be whistled on Reagan Kelstrup. Washburn gets it in over the timeline, goes Obring. Looks in the corner, Peterson instead comes up top, long distance high, right side 3, ring it up for Alex Seidler.
Yeah, she's shooting 50% from the three-point line and just had her feet set and let her fly, and everybody was kind of helping on the post, and just great reversal.
Yeah, I was just glad we got a shot up. Addie Eng, short from the elbow. Rebound cleared out of there by Seidler. She's got a head of steam. Flying into the front court, flips up a running shot, air-banked it. Rebound Hager. And back comes Kelstrup on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Washburn on top, 3-zip. Central Mclean on the attack. Washburn plays a lot of zone defense, and that's what they've settled into here. Kelstrup picks up the bounce, almost thrown away. Now it's loose, and it is thrown away. Washburn wants to run. Up ahead is Patterson. Attack mode off the glass, too strong. Seidler rebounds. Nelson from downtown. No, too strong, and it goes over the backboard. Out of bounds to Central Mclean.
Well, I think Washburn's got to be happy with their looks. They're getting great transition opportunity, good looks from perimeter. Just got to start getting the inside paint a little bit here, get some easy buckets. But again, in this zone that Washburn's kind of placed on Central Mclean here, making them extend a little bit here, make a couple reversals, get to the high-low.
Well, nice to play a zone defense when you got 6'3" in the middle of it.
Yeah, I'd be overplaying every passing lane, hoping I get beat back door because she's going to send it.
That's like you and me with Wilkins playing in the middle. We just let our guy beat us and then say, beat it.
Beat it.
Almost a steal there by Maya Nelson. Tipped away. Snyder has it and controls for Central Mclean. The Cougars and the Blue Navies outlined in red. Snyder almost had her pocket picked. Washburn in the home whites. Outlined in the Cardinal red. Yes. And now Chev Obring gets a little reach-in foul there.
So Central Mclean's got 4 kids above the free throw line. We got to get up, obviously when they play a zone, if it's a 2-person front, you have one opposite on the offensive side. You try to get opposite numbers, odd versus even, so to speak, and kind of break it down. You got to get more on that baseline, get some of the elbow.
Snyder wants her from the right side from deep, no good. Morgan couldn't hit it. Rebound for Sadie Govan, who just checked on. Central Mclean trapping. Seidler beats the trap in the corner to Nelson. Quick reversal to the high post. Beauchamps gets it off to Govan, who cranks it up from the right wing. Couldn't hit it. And off of the Cougars, it'll go back to Washburn. And there's Sadie Govan playing with a broken finger there, Cole. And I could see her adjusting the tape on that thing already.
How'd she do that?
It was a non-basketball activity. That's all the details that I got. Seidler, high post, Beauchamps. They lob it back into her. She collects. Govin tries a baseline drive. Good hands by Kelstrup, results in a steal.
Yeah, when Beauchamp gets on that block, she's really not looking to score. She's more looking to pass right now.
Snyder, long distance 18-footer, high arcing shot, couldn't hit it. Central Mclean, a team that averages 60 points a ball game, has not scored here in the first 2 minutes and 45 seconds, but Washburn has only put up 3 as they get called for a travel.
And I think we called in our pregame that length that Beauchamp has in that paint there is making it difficult to get in there, so they're kind of settling for jump shots right here now against this zone. They got to start moving up the ball. They get an opportunity on a steal, they got to get up and go.
We have John Haugen running the cameras and producing for us tonight on the PSP Network. Another tip pass taken away by Washburn. And then a reach-in foul there on Snyder.
Snyder there was, I think, just a little frustration there. Again, averaging almost 19.5 points a game, has yet to score. And you're starting to see the frustration set in here in Central Mclean. Just balls aren't going in the hoop right now.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Snyder is a kid that plays 100% energy all the time. She is a go-getter. Cardinals lead 3-zip on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. Chev Obring turns the corner. Shot off the back of the iron. Good save there by Hager. Snyder into the front court. Washburn quickly back into that zone sets. And now you're going to get a foul.
Is that on
Obring? Nope. They're going to give it on Seidler. Alex picks up her first. As it was close to being a second on Chev Obring.
Yeah, that would have been her second. Would have made it big, interesting to see how coach would have adjusted that. 2 fouls here in the first quarter.
3-zip still on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Points are at a premium here in the first quarter. Halfway through it. Addie Eng got loose. Might have been blocked from behind by Beauchamps. Eng gets it back, puts it in attack mode, shoots it up, scores!
Oh, just did a nice, went to her left hand. That's kind of her, obviously left-handed is her strength. Got to know that when she comes out to the paint.
Central Mclean on the scoreboard, and they almost get a steal to timeline. They do. Eng has it, high left side 3, no. Rebound pulled out of there by Snyder. Kelstrup tried to throw a backdoor pass off the hands of Kari Patterson for Washburn.
Yeah, Coach Bogny's telling Ing, get to the rim. You were one-on-one. Let's go. Get a foul on the big girl in the paint. Don't settle for three-point shots.
Kelstrup will trigger it in. Back to her on the baseline. Got the fake count going on. I love it. Eng will fade and fire in the lane. No.
Yeah. I don't know if this is the first. I haven't seen, obviously, Central Mclean play many games, but that length in the middle, a 6'3 freshman, and Kecia Beauchamp is just attempting a lot of the shots, kind of making them shoot a little higher and a little quicker.
And there was a zig and a zag for the Cardinals. And it got thrown into the camo section of Washburn. Hey fans, tonight's game brought to you in part by Minot State University. Be seen, be heard, be you at MSU. As Washburn leads 3-2 on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. 3.5 to play, first quarter. Short corner to Hager. Kelstrup from the wing. Eng. Step back 3. Graceland Bogny from deep.
Yeah, just a nice step back.
And now you get Bogny and a reach-in foul in the backcourt.
Yeah, she got her feet set, kind of step back and just let her fly, and just hasn't been dropping many shots here tonight, but that was a great step back.
Yeah, how about that Ryan Family Dealership replay? Ring it up from deep for Bogny. Washburn has sent in Brianna Laning. And she has it up top. High post entry. Beauchamps to Seidler. Deep 3 for Laning, and that's off. Rebound to Hager, and back comes Central Mclean. Cougars on top, 5-3. Eng with a baseline spin, step through shot over the trees, and she scores it.
That was just good patience by Addie Ling there. As went left, went right, now just picked up her foul, first foul here.
That little rub in his race in there at the timeline as First it was Central Mclean not being able to score. Now it's Washburn not able to score.
Well, and Coach Wagner's picking up the tempo a little bit here, speeding them up, and Washburn's just trying to get a little bit more under control. They're having their 6'3" freshman bring the ball up the court, which I'm assuming is to throw it over top of that press. But that pressure's starting to get to him a little bit here.
Little give and go, extra pass. Seidler from downtown, book it.
And that's her second three here in the game. 2 for 2 from the three-point line, shooting 50% on the field for the season.
Washburn trims into that Central Mclean lead. Pull-up baseline shot by Kelstrup. That's too strong. Rebound laning, and here comes Washburn down by a point. They go high post again. Beauchamps. Oh, goes back door. Seidler off the 10. No. Got it back, and now a tied-up basketball. No, it squirts loose. Collected there by Laning. Gets it off to Beauchamps. Oh, the lane opens, and driving and scoring is Sadie Govan.
Yeah, the C's just parted there and just kind of gave a quick ball fake and just went to the rim, and nobody slid over and rotated on the defensive side.
Washburn by a point, 8-7 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. 90 seconds to play first quarter. Eng cut off. Snyder. Hand back to Wagner. Kelstrup down the right side of the lane, now to Hager. She's double teamed, little pick and pop. Kelstrup from deep, nope, short. Weak side rebound, and somebody for Central Mclean got whistled for it, and I think it's Addie Eng.
Yeah, that's our second. 2 on Addie Eng.
Hi, fans. Tonight's game brought to you in part by the UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot. They're there for all your packing and shipping needs. Today's game also brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. Try the Blue Buffalo or the plain cheese. 701-852-1700 Planet Pizza, serving the Magic City for over 25 years. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Swenson RV and Marine, your official Tracker Marine dealer. Full line of Tracker and Nitro fishing boats, along with Sun Tracker and Regency pontoons. Offer a full line of Tracker off-road, Yeti ice houses, and mini campers at their locations in Minot and Bismarck. You can shop online at swensonrv.com. And to the Serve Pro charity stripe is Sadie Govan after that second personal was whistled on Addie Eng. Govan missed the first one, left-handed. Second one also no good. Remains a 1-point lead. Kelstrup flies into the front court, leaves it for Snyder. 17-footer, yes!
That's what they need to do, is just get that opportunity to get up and down the court there, kind of get them out of transition and then kick it out to the open shots. And now they're starting to fall here for Central Mclean.
Now they get a chance to get that pressure dialed up. Weaving through the pressure was Seidler. Now to Patterson. Oh, and she throws it right to Morgan Schneider. She's got a clear lane for a layup. Good.
Now you got Morgan Schneider, got 4 in the game, averaged 19.5. Was pretty much held scoreless till here the last minute.
11-8. Central Mclean leads by 3. Seidler, pull-up shot, no good. Rebound. Govan has it, and she's tied up.
Yeah, you're starting to see a little tired legs here from Washburn, where they kind of just don't have their legs underneath them when they go up for the shot. This full court press is kind of getting them a little tired here a little bit. Got to pace themselves, slow it down. Once they break that press, someone's got to pull it back out, and I think point guard Chevelle Obering just got to kind of take the lead here, slow everybody down.
Cougars by 3, and the shot clock is off. Snyder with an itchy trigger. Skipped cross court, and almost a turnover, and it is off the hands of Emma Fisher, the 5'7" sophomore who just checked on for Central Mclean. Now Washburn can play for the last shot of the quarter. Seidler tried to go down low to Govan, taken away by Kelstrup. Here comes Reagan with 5, down to 4, down to 3. Snyder, step in runner, yes!
Wow.
Central Mclean will beat the buzzer in style to end our first quarter of play in a Ryan Family Dealership replay. Snyder got the feed from Wagner, just took her time and knocks down a nifty runner there to give Central Mclean a 5-point lead here at the end of 1. Second quarter comes up next. Central Mclean 13, Washburn 8 on your BNC National Bank scoreboard.
Wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized support, advanced care, and the reassurances of a NICU and a neonatologist on staff. Take a virtual tour at trinityhealth.org/familybirthcenter. Trinity Health, making more possible.
Had your back, or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need. Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
Back in action in quarter number 2, and just like that, Kelstra, bang! 3-ball from the left wing.
Yeah, and Kelstrup's got a quick 5 here, as we talked about. Kind of a slow start in that first quarter where Morgan Snyder scored 6 points all into the last minute in that first quarter, and now you're starting to see shots fall.
Little 3-on-2 developing. Obering gets it over to Nelson, couldn't finish it. Battling inside was Obering. Shot put up there by Beauchamps, no good. Couldn't hit it from point-blank range as Central Mclean has doubled up Washburn here. 16-8, wide open. Wagner, no, off the back tab. Rebound to Eng. Second chance Cougars. Wagner again, no, that one rattles off.
Yeah, they're getting great looks. The shots just aren't going down. They keep that momentum going. Penetration kicks, rotation, getting those 3-point shots are going to start falling here sooner or later, but they're averaging about 12.6 threes a game.
Beauchamps showing the handles as she has to bring the basketball up. Kick out 3-ball. Hello! Another one for Alex Seidler.
Alex Snyder's 3 for 3, 100% here in the game. Got a quick 9 out of the 11 points here for Washburn.
Yep, she is keeping the Washburn Cardinals in striking distance here with 6.5 to play before halftime. Short corner shot put up there by Kelstrup. That's too strong. Patterson rebounds. Kari pressing the issue. On a cut, Beauchamps, kick out. Seidler, can she hit another one? No, she finally missed. She's human after all. And now a rebound brought down there by Eng, and she's tied up.
Yeah, and that's where I'd like to see Beauchamps, and she catches it 2 feet away from the hoop. Drop step, use it off the glass. Don't kick it back out for a 3. I mean, as a post, when you get older, you ain't kicking it back out because you might not get it back. So as a freshman, when you're a 6'3" post and you're 2 feet away from the rim, use your length. Go off your left shoulder, spin. She's being too unselfish for a freshman. She needs to be a little more aggressive on the offensive end.
Snyder tries to probe the baseline. Oh, what a dime. Oh, too strong for Eng.
Yeah, and Eng's got 2 fouls, so she had to be careful there. That try to go that offensive rebound.
Chev Obering got tangled up there with Morgan Snyder, and it results in a travel as Coach Obering up saying, nah, you can't do that. But that's just the foot speed right there of Morgan Snyder.
Oh, she's done a lot here on the defensive end, just kind of speeding up the point guard here, but then just her perimeter shooting, as you mentioned earlier. Got 6 points in the game, and as we talked about, just got to the rim.
And she turned the corner and saw 6'3" and lost the handle of it out of bounds to the Washburn Cardinals.
She was looking to pass, going, I know you're going to shoot, get on ESPN top 10. That's what's kind of neat nowadays, where these filming these games can get on the ESPN for the top 10 all over the state.
As Laning comes near side to Nelson. Little give and go, Laning layup. Oh, it falls off. Now a battle for the board is controlled by whom? Nobody. It's a tied up ball. It's going to go to the Cardinals.
Well, and Sally Hager's been battling in the paint there, having to guard the 6'3" freshman, trying to keep her off the boards, and she's been on the ground more than I think she's been standing up here tonight, but she's been getting after it.
Cardinals down by 5, lob it into Beauchamps.
Yeah, see, Beauchamps not even looking to score.
And Laning, Seidler, a reach in from behind, and Morgan Snyder just picked up her second.
We got Morgan Snyder with 2, Addie Ing with 2. I'm sure the coach is going to let them play and learn to play with 2 fouls, be smart.
Patterson open right corner, doesn't take it. Instead, the lane open. She flies in, left-handed scoop is down.
Oh, nice take from the right side all the way over to the left side for an easy bucket, for her first bucket here tonight.
And Washburn counters with a couple baskets to make it 16-13. Eng, long distance 18-footer, rattles off. Beauchamps with the board, and here comes Seidler. Oh, throws it away. Good anticipation. Kellstrup flying in, and she's hit.
Oh, just an aggressive tack to the rim, and just took a little bit of contact there and fell to the ground, but great attack by Sadie Govan, trying not to give up an easy bucket.
Yeah, look at that anticipation at the timeline there for Kellstrup. Yeah, then you see the foul, and it will send Reagan Kellstrup to the serve pro stripe. And the 79% free throw shooter knocks down the first one. I'll tell you one thing, the Cardinals have been going to the bench much more than Central Mclean thus far.
Wow, and I think that's just the press that Central Mclean's putting on them. You're starting to see tired legs. Shots are getting a little flatter. Ball's not going in the rim, in the hoop.
Kellstrup's 2 for 2 from the serve pro stripe where they got trained technicians, advanced technology. It's serve pro. And she makes it a 5-point game. Poked away there from Beauchamps. Gets into the paint, shovels it left-handed, taken away by Snyder. Look at her go to the rack attack for 2.
Snyder got right, left, back to her left, and finished over 2 players and off the glass.
She's got 8 to lead Central Mclean, and it's a 7-point lead. And Snyder, just picked up her 3rd.
She's been on a scoring tear, got 8 in the game, and just picked up her 3rd foul. And if I'm Washburn, I'm going, okay, my 6'3" freshman is my point guard, and Beauchamp bringing it up against this pressure. And some of these, I just think that you want to use her as your second pass to throw over, not necessarily bring it up against the press.
Snyder almost had another steal. She's got to be careful now, and she's got a sub coming in for her, but she's got 3. That would be damaging to pick up your 4th. Catch and shoot from downtown for Patterson, no good. Rebound, Seidler gets it off to Govan, goes to the Euro, missed the shot. Oh, how about that rebound? Addie Eng clears it, and she comes into the front court. Pull up, left elbow jumper, book it.
Well, Addie Eng had her head down the entire way, was just forcing her way to get a bucket in here. Got her 4th point here tonight.
And the basketball goes out of bounds, back to Central Mclean.
You look around, you just see a little bit of hands on the hips here for Washburn. That pressure that Central Mclean's bringing, just kind of getting a little tired. As you mentioned earlier, TD, they're bringing in a lot of subs, rotations.
6 straight here for Central Mclean. Little runner baseline shot. The floater down for Kellstrup.
Oh, and Kellstrup's just got a great second quarter here. She's got 7 in the second quarter, 9 for the game.
And another turnover here committed by the Washburn Cardinals. The First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. Give you a Ryan Family Dealership replay here. That latest action, the hoop by Reagan Kellstrup. A little quick drive in the base. Oh, this floater. That's the tough distance, and she buried it just like that for Central Mclean. Cougars by 11, 3:26 to play in our first half.
Or planning for farm or business succession. Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Out of the Coach Obring timeouts. 3-pointer on the inbounds play, set up for Kellstrup, no good. Rebound to Eng, but she throws it away. Obring to the left hand, and a block foul is going to be whistled on Central Mclean.
And Obring did a nice little Euro step, kind of swung the ball over and kind of went to her left side, drew the foul, get to that free throw line.
And that will send Chevelle Obring to the Serve Pro charity stripe. Right-handed free toss, wide right. Serve Pro, 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, fire and water cleanup and restoration at Serve Pro. Obring had both of them fall off. Govan rebounds, back up for her, no good. And then her and Hager get tied up. The arrow to Central Mclean.
It will be interesting how Coach Vogney plays the last 3 minutes here. We got Morgan Snyder with 3, Reagan Kellstrup with 2, Addie Ing with 2. So at some point, obviously, you got a 11-point lead here. Obviously, you got to be able to play with some fouls and learn how to move without turning the ball over, like we just saw. But unfortunately, we got to learn to play and not foul.
As Vogney whistled that one into the Cardinal bench. And that's the big three, certainly, for Central Mclean. And right now, all three of them minor foul trouble. Snyder, of course, probably a little more major with those three here in the first half. Obring, free throw line. Beauchamp's too strong. Obring rebounds. Oh, tried to shovel it to Govan.
Oh, the nice look by Obring. She was wide open there and wasn't ready for that pass.
And the turnover goes to Central Mclean. Emma Fisher's back on for the Cougars. Central Mclean 9-1 in the season. Washburn 10-1. Fisher tries a baseline probing drive. Oh, and she drugged the pivot foot and shuffles the puppies.
Yeah, just was looking to score right away and saw the baseline get cut off and tried to do a quick skip pass. Just got jump stop. But I like the fact that she would have just dribbled it through the baseline.
And now you get a hand check there on Emma Fisher. One more is going to send Central Mclean into the bonus. Actually, the double bonus, if you want to call it that. The penalty. Obring on the bounce. Gets it off to Beauchamp's. Gets it up ahead to Govan and taken away from behind. And now Washburn has a foul.
And that's where I just think, like I mentioned earlier, Beauchamp being your point guard, bringing it up against that press. They're just playing those passing lanes, and Beauchamp's got to get a little more zip on her ball when she gets the reversals.
2:21 to play first half. BNC Bank scoreboard is 24-13. Central Mclean stretch this out to 11-point lead. Oh, high post taken away from Eng. Seidler attacking, scoring, and count it.
Alex Seidler, a quick 11 points here in the first half.
Ryan Family Dealership replay there, the finish. Seidler in attack mode. Hager slightly moving. Count the basket. And to the serve pro stripe is the gal of the hour for Washburn tonight. Off the back tab. Couldn't get the old-fashioned three-point play. But Washburn trims the lead to 9.
Well, and this is where now, use the shot clock a little bit here. You've got some girls in foul trouble. Let's get some high percentage shots, run that shot clock down to 10.
And Fisher has it poked out of bounds. Yeah, Alex Seidler averaging 5.7 a game for Washburn, and she's got 11. Doubled her scoring average here in the first half.
And we weren't sure if she was going to start either.
Yeah. Oh, how about that? To the 10 is Sally Hager.
And that's what you need, is just Sally Hager averaging 4 points a game. We got some girls in foul trouble, probably not trying to be as aggressive they normally would be.
Almost a steal there for Eng, almost her third personal as well. Maya Nelson into the painted area, high off the glass, no good. They sandwich Beauchamp's. Quick outlet to Fisher, had Wagner with her, and she took an extra step, and another travel on the Cougars.
Yeah, and Coach Wagner's like, just jump stop and hold on to it. And the girls were coming at her, forcing a little bit of up-tempo, and she was trying to make the right play, just got her feet tangled there.
Washburn's really using Beauchamp's here to bring the basketball up. How about that?
See, I'd put her in the middle of the court and just lob it to her and turn, and then if the guards go on the side, use her length, not necessarily her ball handling.
Washburn can't handle the half-court pressure of Central Mclean off the hands of Gove, and we can tell you today's game brought to you by Prestwich Orthodontics. Braces and Invisalign for all ages, 0% financing, free consultations. Find them online at minotbraces.com. Hager will fire a baseball pass. Wagner into Eng, almost poked away, now a reach in on Washburn. Maya Nelson picks up her first personal.
Yeah, so if I'm Coach Wagner, I don't know. I mean, I know he trusts his team better than probably how I know him here, but you got Addie Ing and Reagan Kelstrup both with 2 fouls. I think he can handle the last minute here without them in the game here so they don't pick up a quick third.
Yeah, that would be danger.
And you know what happens. It's usually a loose ball, and they're trying to go get it, and they run into somebody on accident.
Like you said, probably just run some clock, try not to turn it over, but now they turn it over. Washburn, a little bit of trouble, and Coach Obering is going to have to burn a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. Founded in 1910, serving rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. That's First International Bank and Trust. Find them online at FIBT.com. Timeout on the floor, 26-15. Central Mclean leads with 44 seconds to play in our first half.
Of homemade ranch dressing every day. so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Out of the Coach Obring timeout, he says clear out. Shev's going to bring it up. Mano a mano. Seidler reverses it to Nelson. Both teams playing a lot of zone here in the first half. Kick out. Patterson from downtown. No, short. Obring had a hand on a rebound. Instead, it's cleared by Emma Fisher, and the bodies fly. And Obring just picked up her second.
That's what, this 20 seconds to go here. You're trying not to get foul trouble here. You want to go into the third quarter or go into halftime with one. Now she's got two, so foul trouble starting to become a play for both teams.
Central McLean by 11. Shot clock is off. Trying to go high-low. Eng's pass is tipped. Seidler wheeling into the front court. And a reach-in foul there on Emma Fisher, and that's going to be 2 free throws now for Alex Seidler.
And I think fouls has been the whole second quarter seems like it's been foul. Emma Fisher with 2, as I mentioned. Morgan Snyder with 3. She's been on the bench for the majority of the second quarter. We got Sally Hager with 1, Reagan Kelstrup with 2, and now Addie Ing with 2. Coach likes to let them play.
And Alex Seidler, 0 for 1 from the free throw line so far, make it 0 for 2. 71% free throw shooter on the season. The odds are in her favor.
Until we gave her the curse, right? The announcer's curse.
Oh, in and out. Heartbreak Hotel. 9 seconds. Kelstrup in a hurry, down to 6. Vogney from downtown. No, off the back rim. Patterson has it with 2, with 1, and her three-quarter court heave is no good. And we'll head to our Magic Towing halftime report with Central McLean on top by 11. Halftime activities are next here on the PSP Network. BNC Bank scoreboard at the break. It's Central McLean 26, Washburn 15.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride.
The foundation of the financial planning approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
Back at halftime on our Magic Towing halftime report. You blow it, they'll tow it. Central Mclean on top 26-15 over the Washburn Cardinals. Magic Towing serving Western North Dakota. Call this, or put this number in your phone right now, 701-509-4011. Magic Towing. If you mention the PSP Network, you'll save $50 off your next tow. All right, a couple things to take care of here at halftime. First goal, let's run through those halftime numbers here as the Cougars from Central Mclean lead by 11.
Well, Central Mclean started out a little slow, both teams did, but first quarter had 13, second quarter had 13 for a total of 26 here in the first half. Graceland Vogney with 3, Morgan Schneider with 8. As mentioned earlier, 3 fouls. We've got to take care of that here in the second half. Regan Kelstrup with 9. She also has 2 fouls. Sally Hager has 2, and Addie Ing has 4 and also has 2 fouls here in the game for a total of 26. For Washburn Cardinals, only had 3 girls in the scoring column. Kari Patterson with 2, Sadie Govan with 2, and Alex Seidler was hotta coming out there 3 for 3 from the three-point line, has 11 in the game here tonight for a total of 15. So just a battle on the turnovers is what I would say the first half was. A lot of turnovers from both teams. Central Mclean kind of settled down there a little bit and got the scoring going and got 26 here in the first half, averaging 60. Foul trouble will be key here in the third quarter.
Yeah, well done with those numbers right there. Brought to you by Magic Towing. You get a few Ryan Family Dealership highlights. Just think where Washburn would be if they wouldn't have Alex Seidler knocking down a few shots in that first half, man. She was a lot of the offense, scoring 11 of the 15 for Washburn. And then you got the usual suspects, I'll call them, for Central Mclean, because Snyder, Kelstrup, and Eng doing their thing tonight for Central Mclean, and that has given the Cougars a lead here at the break. All right, fans, we showed this schedule here a moment ago, but Thursday night here, you got a triple header of basketball. St. Mary's at Dickinson tonight. You got girls and boys wrestling, Mandan at Minot High. Of course, you got boys game yet to come here, Central, Mclean, and Washburn. Friday night, a quadruple header. Bismarck at Minot North, the one that folks are talking about. Century at Minot, that should be a doozy in both girls and boys basketball. Jamestown at Williston as well, Velva at Bishop Ryan, and then on Saturday, we got two good ones for you. Division B basketball, Wilton Wing at Glenelg and Hebron, number 1 versus number 7 in the state right there, and MLS at DLB in a Division A basketball matchup. There's your schedule here on the PSP Network. Thanks to Magic Towing for bringing you our halftime report. You blow it, they'll tow it. Magic Towing, serving Western North Dakota. No job too big or too small. Put this number in your phone right now, 701-509-4011. Thanks to Magic Towing for bringing you our halftime report. Central Mclean by 11, and our I was going to say second half. Our second half and our third quarter come up next here on the PSP Network.
Take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
Spas Etc. is excited to introduce the addition of the Master Spas line, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas and swim spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools and saunas. Come check out the outstanding lineup of Master Spas at Spas Etc.
We are set for third quarter basketball just underway here from Washburn tonight. Todd Domrys, Cole Higlin from our PSP Network broadcast booth, and the Cardinals with an untimely turnover to start our second half of play. Here's your lineups. Washburn has Beauchamps, Nelson, Patterson, Seidler, and Obering out there. Central Mclean back with their original starting five. Vagney, Hager, Kelstrup, Eng, and Snyder. Vagney on a handoff gets it to Morgan Snyder. 3-ball Kelstrup. Yes, sir!
Kelstrup just coming out firing right away. Had 9 in that first half. Hit her second 3 here in the game.
And just like that, it's the biggest lead of the contest. 14-point lead for Washburn, but now for Central Mclean, but now you got a developing situation. Morgan Snyder just picked up her 4th.
And that's the worst look when you know you did it and you looked at the coach. Coach Vagney's like, what are you doing? Like,
well, she was holding it right there, Coach.
Yeah, it was just right there. Why not?
I had it stolen.
And she looked at the bench as soon as she did it like, I'm coming out. But, it gives kids opportunities to kind of fill in a role. It's going to happen in tournament time. You got to get used to it.
So Washburn now down by 2 touchdowns. They lob it over the top. Beauchamps catch, shoot, score, and she's fouled.
That's her first points here in the game, and that's what I like to see is use her length. I mean, she's 6'3" and she's a freshman. I understand that she may not have the offensive skills, but use that length as you see that high-low and just off the glass.
Lob over the top. They get it there on time for the and one. Beauchamps knocks it down. Well, immediate adjustment I see for Washburn is, hey, let's get it inside, and Kasaya, go to work. She's got 3, and almost a steal now by Obering. Was almost touched there by Fisher, but instead, Kisaya Beauchamps has got her first 3 of the game, and it makes it an 11-point lead.
Well, and Kisaya Beauchamps averaging 15 a game. Hasn't really looked at the offensive threat right now, and now the second half, as you can see, Coach Obering saying we're going to make some adjustments, do some high lows, get you on the block.
Kelstrup against the zone, gets it off to Fisher. Baseline drive, Vagney. Ooh, tough contested shot. How difficult was that finish there by Graceland Vagney?
I don't think Graceland Vagney saw the rim. All she saw was armpit.
Yeah. And then Washburn's Alex Seidler shuffles the puppies. Hey fans, today's game brought to you in part by WRT. Enjoy high-speed action, co-op cash from your friends at WRT, your local broadband internet service provider. Deep three-ball high right side. Kelstrup rattles in and out. Govan rebounds. Gets it to Obring. Central Mclean gets the pressure cranked up even on a missed shot. Beauchamps to Nelson. Fires it up top. Patterson from deep. Yes!
Well, that looked good from the get-go. That nice skip pass. Kari had her feet set, and Patterson just dropped it down.
She hits a timely three there for the Cardinals, does Patterson, and it's a 10-point game. Vagney to answer. Nope. Couldn't hit it from downtown. Govan with another rebound. And Obring over the timeline. Beauchamps skips it over to Patterson. Nelson, Govan tries a baseline drive. Around the defense, she got it. And that's 3 on Addie Ing.
It was just a nice base. They cleared out that weak side. She went down baseline and just got that extra foul and one. And Ing, I thought she was going to let her go at first because she knew she had 2 fouls and just couldn't stop herself from getting that third foul.
Addie Ing was like, what?
Like she let her go and realized she had 2 and then picked up that third. So now it's interesting to see how Coach Vagney and Central McLean is going to adjust here because at some point you got Morgan Snyder, who's averaging 19 with 4 fouls already.
And a friendly roll for Sadie Govan. Yeah, Eng stays out there with those 3 personals. Snyder has to be with the seatbelt as Kelstrup trying to take advantage. Couldn't do it.
Well, we got a 6-point game, 7-point game here. And fouls are starting to become an issue.
And now you get Emma Fisher reaching in. Hey fans, today's game brought to you in part also by Dakota Square Arco. Many people making Dakota Square Arco their favorite convenience store. Why? Quality fuel, convenience items, touchless car wash, best customer service. Find out for yourself. Dakota Square Arco on the west side of Dakota Square Mall in Minot. Lob over the top. Oh, I think Obring thought that was Beauchamps down there, but instead it was Govan.
Well, you can tell what they talked about at halftime was let's look high-low, get to that post, wrong person, wrong place. But I think what Central McLean's got to figure out here is they had a pretty good lead there at halftime now, an 11-point lead. Now they're down to 7, and they got to figure out if they're going to continue to press because the foul's becoming an issue.
Sally Hager from the right elbow. That was 3/4 of the way down, and it spun out like a motorcycle and a motordrome.
Motorcycle and a motordrome.
Yeah, you ever seen those things?
Yeah, no, I've seen it.
At the circus? Yeah. That's what it looked like. Almost tipped away from Fisher. Gathers, throws it up. Eng working hard on the glass, and she's bodied up. Going to be a foul on Washburn. It's going to go on Sadie Govan.
That's Sadie Govan's second. Well, I'm Central McLean. I got to use the clock a little bit here. I got girls in foul trouble. Maybe not press for a few trips.
Eng with a tough pull-up contested. Rebound cleared by Beauchamps, and Washburn gets a stop. Cardinals only down 7. Up ahead, Govan, layup good.
You're going to see a timeout coming here soon. They're getting too easy buckets here because Central McLean cannot foul. So they're not as aggressive as they were that first half. They were playing the passing lanes, getting easy buckets, and now they got too much foul trouble. They can't be as aggressive.
Vagney goes high post to Eng. And is that going to go on Obring? That's going to be 3 on her.
Yeah, that's 3 on Obring.
Yep. Chevelle picks up her 3rd personal foul. Down to a 5-point game. This is as close as Washburn's been in quite a while. The foul trouble mounting for Central McLean. Inbounds play goes to Kelstrup, corner 3 ball. Nope, long. Rebound Obring. Chevelle lost the handle and turns it over. Oh, now you get a mini high school hideout. Sally Hager gets the feet set. Oh, and shot it into the bottom of the rim.
Yeah, right. Get back on defense. Kari Patterson got back, kind of got her off balance.
The UJ Czech commit was picking them up and putting them down. Patterson got back into the play. Now the bodies are flying off the hands of whom?
Yeah, it's getting physical out there now, and just girls are getting frustrated with buckets not going in, turning the ball over, making turnovers.
Two good teams going toe-to-toe here. Washburn led, or check that, Central Mclean led. Nifty little inbounds there. Obring couldn't finish it from the short corner. Eng has a head of steam, cuts off the defense. Attacking, no good. Rebound Obring, and Eng just picked up her fourth.
And I saw it, TD, the whole way. I'm like, she lowered her shoulder. I thought maybe she's going to get an offensive foul, and then she missed the easy bucket. She got frustrated.
She's going to have to come out, right, Cole? I mean, there's the missed shot, and then the reach in. Oh, man.
And that's just where your senior leadership, you got to realize, I missed the bucket, get back. I'm better to be in the game than sitting on that bench here right now. And so Coach Vaughn's got to figure out what his solution is going to be. He has to take her out.
Yeah, he's going to go to Emery Hunt, the 5'10 senior. As Obring, can't convert from the Serve Pro charity stripe. So you got Addie Eng and Morgan Snyder seatbelted with 4 fouls. Obring gets 1 of 2. Is that her first point of the game?
That's her first point in the game, averaging 12.5 a game, and just really hasn't had an opportunity to look for scoring. She's done a lot of the ball pressure.
It's the player profile jinx, as Eng has only got 4, and Obring's only got 1.
Oops.
Sorry, kids. Now where do the points come from for Central Mclean? Tough shot put up there by Kelstrup. Hager on the glass.
Well, I was just going to say, Hager got that offensive rebound there over Beauchamp, who's 6'3". You know, Hager's only 5'10", but she's kind of holding her ground there on the baseline and just kind of getting that weak side rebound. But if I'm Central Mclean right now, it's like, all right, we're in foul trouble. We had a decent lead. Now we're down to 4. We got to take high percentage shots, use the clock to our advantage with our stars sitting on the bench.
Well, and their depth is going to get tested tonight. Hunt reverses it to Fisher. Her 3 partially blocked. Rebound to Nelson. Washburn gets another stop. They're down 4. 3:10 to play, third quarter. Nelson with a baseline dribble drive. Oh, and Kelstrup almost had a two-handed steal there on the baseline.
And they had a breakout, too, for a wide-open layup as Grayson Vaughney was running out.
Beauchamp to Patterson. Way downtown, no good. Obring rebounds. Her shot partially blocked. Third chance upcoming for Washburn. Patterson way outside Beauchamp's. Kasaya steps in, 16-footer, no good. Govan rebounds, bounces at Obring, fires up a shot. She hit the deck, no good. Battle on the glass, taken out of there by Hunt.
Well, and you're seeing girls for Central Mclean who you probably aren't used to getting this much time in this kind of a competitive atmosphere either, so they're a little timid out there, and you know, you're playing a zone. You got to put bodies on people and go find somebody, not wait for them to come to you.
Fisher to Kelstrup. Vagney had to go through the wickets. Short corner to Hager. Kelstrup thought about a 3. Jab step, fires 3. No, in and out. Heartbreak Hotel. Rebound Hager. And a tied up basketball belongs to Central Mclean.
Well, if I'm Coach Vagney right now, I'm thinking, come on, clock, get going here. I got to get to this fourth quarter. I just need 2 minutes without no one else getting a foul. I got Ing and Snyder on the bench, and I cannot afford.
Oh, Washburn a little lackadaisical on the defensive end there, and Emery Hunt, the senior, will go to the free throw line. Almost had a chance for an and one. 5'10 senior twists up a free throw and knocks it down from the Serve Pro charity stripe. Second one, also good.
These are buckets that you need from a person who's averaging 1.5 points a game. Get 2 points to the free throw when you got 2 starters sitting on the bench with 4 fouls. This is the kind of offense you need. And again, no fouls, just play back, force jump shots.
Nelson for 3, bang!
That's Maya Nelson's first points of the game here tonight. Shooting at 34% from the 3-point line. Hits her first 3 here tonight.
Down to a 3-point game. Kelstrup, yes!
I like her senior leadership. The 5'9 senior averaging 9.6 is kind of carrying him here in the third quarter, just being that senior leader, making sure the good decisions are being made, making the extra pass, getting the rebounds.
Seidler tried the baseline drive, cut off. reverses her field. Obring back to Seidler. Beauchamp dives into the post. They front her. Golvin looks in. Nelson back to Golvin. Shot up. No, it rims off. Kelstrup rebounds. How about these minutes for Reagan Kelstrup?
Yeah, she's kind of doing it all here. Rebound, assist, pass, jump shots.
Gives it off to Fisher. In the post, Hager squares up. Oh, return to sender.
Yeah, and that's where Hager should have just shot fake, got her off her feet, went around, instead of trying to shoot over the 6'3 freshman.
Washburn down by 5, has possession. Obring to Seidler. Back to Obring. She wants it straight on 3. Hello.
And she's been held scoreless there. Now it's got 4 all in the third quarter here tonight.
Down to 3-point game on your BNC Bank scoreboard, 35-33. And Central Mclean with that 2-point lead just turned it over.
Coach Podgy's just looking at the clock. All right, girls, slow down, relax.
And Central Mclean's going to send in River Filling, her first action of the evening.
You know, and he's got 5 timeouts, so he must be saving them for that fourth quarter, because I would have burned a couple there to rest some girls, kind of slow them down, build their confidence up a little bit.
Washburn tie with a 2, take a lead with a 3. Patterson, tried to bank that one almost. Thrown up ahead to Wagner. She dribbled it once, throws it to Hunt. Filling. Wagner, no, off the front tab. Rebound Beauchamps. And she's fouled there by Emery Hunt. And we're going to make the long walk to the other end, and Beauchamps will be shooting a couple.
I would have probably caught a timeout with about 9 seconds left, put in my starters, and kind of run a set offense and maybe get a quick three-pointer or basket.
You riverboat gambler, you.
Oh, absolutely. He's got 5 timeouts. I would have, with 10 seconds left, I would have called a timeout, ran a play, make sure that they don't get the ball back. Now they're going to the free throw line to score the clock stop.
Beauchamps couldn't hit it. From the Serve Pro charity stripe, she can get a 1-point game with 3.2 seconds. Oh, in and out, no good. And tied up basketball goes to Washburn with 1.4 seconds left here in quarter number 3.
Yeah. Here you just got to make sure you do not give up an easy basket. Plug up the paint. Give up something outside the paint there, outside the 3-point line. Live or die by it.
Cardinals got to go quick. They get it into Nelson. One dribble, and it's blocked away by Kelstrup. Central Mclean survives the third quarter with a 2-point lead, and all those gals are in foul trouble, are coming right back in. End of 3 from Washburn tonight. BNC Bank scoreboard. Central Mclean 35, Washburn 33. Fourth quarter comes up next here on the PSP Network.
People living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
Well, back in action. Central Mclean's got that original starting 5 back out there. And nice little pocket pass. Oh, but Eng missed it off the feed from Kelstrup. And now Kelstrup just picked up a personal.
And that's Kelstrup's 4th? Third. I thought maybe I missed one. Wow, thank God. I would have had 3 starters, all 3.
It's given the former coach Hagelin a stress attack over here.
You miss she made a great bounce pass and then missed the layup and then got a foul.
Tip pass, last touch there by Kelstrup. Got those active hands. So Eng out there with 4 personals. Snyder out there with 4 personals. Washburn down by a deuce. Beauchamps. Obring had it go off her fingertips, so she collects it. Looks backside. Nelson in amongst the trees. Throws it outside. Seidler. Yes! For the lead.
She has come out alive. 4th three-pointer here in the game. 14 here tonight. We did not see that coming from the 5.5 points a game scorer.
Vagney to answer. Hello from downtown Graceland Vagney.
Well, we got a 3-point shootout here.
Washburn had a lead of 1. Right back, it's a 2-point lead for Central Mclean. Beauchamps almost shuffled the puppies. Patterson wants in a 3-ball party. No, too strong.
See now, right here now, that's where you want Ing to slow it down a little bit here. We got the lead. I don't know if they know how to slow down. They play that up-tempo.
Hager back to Vagney. 1 dribble, step back right side. No, off the 10. Snyder battling on the glass. She can't help herself. Just about got her 5th right there. Beauchamps jump stop at the free throw line. Patterson doesn't want it. Seidler with 25 to shoot for the Cardinals. Washburn's going to run their set until Coach Obring wants a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. FIBT.com, or you can find First International Bank. Let's bring you a Ryan Family Dealership replay. The teams traded threes. Here's the latest one. Graceland Vagney from deep gives Central Mclean back the lead, and we're back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
See? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny?
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
A high-profile matchup tonight from Washburn has not disappointed. And the Cardinals, out of the timeout, turn it over.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating. He had a set play run, got it to the high post, going to skip opposite. I'm sure Beauchamp was going to flash the low block, get that high low that they've been trying here the whole second half.
Almost in the pressure cooker, but still 6:17 to play in the game. 2-point lead. Eng loose, yes!
Ing's had a quiet game here. She's only got, that's her 6 points here in the game, but been in foul trouble majority of that first half.
Central Mclean by 4. Obring over the timeline. Snyder and Eng just trying to apply pressure without fouling.
And you hear the whole entire Washburn, foul, foul.
And now Beauchamp's got it in deep, couldn't finish it. Seidler with a second chance. Patterson has to retrieve that pass. Down the left side of the lane she goes. Obring from deep, no. Short, rebound. Beauchamp's had a hand on it that went off of Washburn.
Well, and Reagan Kellstrup's been all over the floor. She had to kind of carry Central Mclean that third quarter with 2 of her teammates in foul trouble, where she's bringing the ball up, she's shooting the ball, she's getting the rebound, she's having to defend. She just looks tired out there, but she's got 3, so as long as she kind of can keep that momentum going here for Central Mclean. But we want to see Morgan Snyder get into it. She got hot right away and hasn't scored much since halftime.
Snyder has the basketball off to Vagney. Central Mclean by 4, 40-36, new BNC Bank scoreboard, 5:20 to play in the game. Inside to Eng. One-on-one. Fakes right, goes left. Oh, return to sender. Jousted.
Now we got our 5th.
Eng just fouled out of the game.
Oh, that's just the length of Beauchamp there. Adjusted her shot, and then Eng going left. Blocked her, met her at the top, and then just got that push foul. Now her 5th foul.
I might have been a little late on the draw here, but we'll see. Yep, saw the very tail end of it. My apologies there. But Addie Eng has just fouled out of the game with 5:11 to play in it.
She's averaging 14.5 a game here. Been in foul trouble majority of the game. I give a lot of credit to Beauchamp there, the 6'3" freshman, just using her length, frustrating her at the rim.
Obring got in deep. Outside, laning from deep. Oh, it spun out. Govan on the glass. She had her pocket picked. Now a tied-up basketball will belong and stay with the Washburn Cardinals.
Yeah, it's just, Coach Obring, you look over at his bench and he's comfortable, he's calm, and then you look over at Coach Vaughan and he's just up and down, pacing. It's just interesting how they handle the different highs and lows of this game here. We're foul trouble for Central Mclean and lack of scoring here for Washburn.
Beauchamp's got it into the painted area. Nelson, Seidler tries a baseline drive, cut off. Laning and a handoff back to Seidler. Beauchamp's from the top. They sag off of her. She throws it to Govan. Oh, quick first step, but a hand check there on Fisher. Yeah, we can tell you today's game brought to you in part by Minot State University. 100 areas of study at Minot State. 96% of their grads employed or continuing their education. Be seen, be heard, be you at MSU.
Well, we got Central Mclean, TD. 3 girls with 4, or excuse me, 2 with 4, 1 with 5, 3 with 3. I think Central Mclean's going to foul out of this game here if they continue to just press him.
Emma Fisher, the latest to pick up her 4th. Chev Olbring from deep, nope. Seidler, no. Missed the rebound putback. Snyder rebounds, gets it up ahead to Vogny, back to Snyder. 18-footer, feet on the line, got it.
Yeah, Snyder had an itchy trigger there. She's only her first points here in the second half, averaging almost 20 a game, now has 11.
And Central Mclean, slowly but surely up by 6. Patterson can cut it in half, and she does from downtown.
Kari Patterson gave that fist pump. It was halfway in the air, and she was already running back, knew it was in.
Big shot for Kari Patterson, makes it a 3-point game. Hager lost the handle. She thought it was tipped. It goes out of bounds to Washburn.
Yeah, it's there. Hager didn't quite know where she was going there, got her down. You got Beauchamp riding your back with a 6'3" length.
Fans, today's game also brought to you in part by Swenson RV and Marine, your official Tracker Marine dealer, full line of Tracker and Nitro fishing boats. Sun Tracker and Regency pontoons, full line of Tracker off-roads as Chev Olbring launches one from deep. Beauchamp's had it poked away. Now you get a high school hideout. Snyder can fly, and she scores it.
Yeah, that's what Central Mclean needs, just somebody to kind of score some buckets here this fourth quarter, and she's got a quick 5.
Yeah, Swenson RV and Marine, full line of Tracker Off-Road, Yeti Ice Houses, campers at their locations in Minot and Bismarck. Shop online at swensonrv.com. Olbring sets the puppies. Might have traveled, but she got it with a friendly Washburn roll.
Yeah, she's got 7, as we mentioned, averaging 12.5 in a game. Didn't have any in the first half. Now has 7 here in the ballgame. 2 3-pointers.
Just like that, it's back to a 2-point game. Central Mclean by a deuce. Washburn has never led. 44-42. Cougars go high post Snyder, and she got tangled up with Chev Olbring, who just picked up her 4th personal.
Foul's been the game here this entire game. It just seems like the reach, and they get their hands down too low, and they just got to be able to keep them high. When they turn, they're not going anywhere. They got their back to the basket. Don't bail them out with a quick foul.
Coaches yell at Chev, you got 4. Snyder wants it, and she connects.
Snyder,
3-ball corner pocket.
Snyder's got 8 points all in the fourth quarter. She had 8 in the first half. As I mentioned, had 4 fouls in the first half, so she sat out most of the third.
How about that rainbow? There's Kelstrup. She's been a fly in the ointment tonight. Snyder back, and a reach-in foul there on Washburn. Little shove maybe for Maya Nelson.
You're starting to see a little bit of that momentum kind of change here, where I thought Washburn was making that run, knocking down some threes there. They had 3 3-pointers here in the fourth quarter, and now you're starting to see a little tired legs kind of come in. And confidence kind of getting drilled with Morgan Snyder hitting those threes.
Fisher back to Snyder. Kelstrup, pass tipped, taken away by Laning. And then she might have shuffled the puppies. She did.
She heard footsteps behind her, and Coach Vaughan's like, it's all right, it's all right. Look at everybody.
2:08 to play in the contest. Central Mclean leading by 5. 3 fouls in the quarter on Central Mclean, 2 for Washburn. Oh, now there's that patient set, maybe. Oh, not for long.
Yeah, we just.
Kelstrup looking backdoor to Snyder, and they can't connect.
I don't know if you want to throw that backdoor cut to a 5'6" cutting guard with a 6'3" post standing there with her.
Well, you get a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. Find them online at FIBT.com. They've been doing it since 1910 at First International Bank and Trust. 47-42, Central Mclean by 5 with 1:56 to play in the contest.
Ackerman Estvold is here with the latest tools and innovations to design smart. Our team of architects and engineers carefully plan every step of construction, making it possible to build bold. And most importantly, we know how valuable it is to give back, ensuring our communities continue to thrive for generations to come. That's Ackerman Estvold.
Spas Etc. is excited to introduce the addition of the Master Spas line, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas and swim spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools and saunas. Come check out the outstanding lineup of Master Spas at Spas Etc.
Back in action, Washburn turns it over. We got stuck in a timeout there. Apologies for that. Central Mclean with a couple chances at it.
Yeah, who's that on?
Who is that foul on?
Morgan Snyder, that'd be her.
Well, it's going to be 5 on one of them as Emma Fisher just picked up her 5th.
And they got a 5-point lead with 1:38 to go. Why are we shooting so quick? I get you got some youth out there at times because your kids are having to play with foul trouble that normally aren't used to being in the end of the ball game here with 1:38 to go with 5 minutes to go. But you have a 5-point lead. Let them foul you. Go get the bonus.
Well, crunch time from Washburn. Down by 5 are the Cardinals. Up top, Obring. Deep, straight on 3. Oh, in and out. Snyder rebounds, and Central Mclean now just scoring time, ladies, scoring time.
Yeah, now they're going to just pull it out here, make them get out of that zone, maybe go man-to-man a little bit here.
Cougars just play catch on the perimeter. Washburn, Chev Obring's got 4 personals. She can't be the one fouling as Sally Hager almost had a 5 count there. And now you get Alex Seidler with a reach-in, or excuse me, the little push foul.
When you get to that point in the shot clock, you probably don't want to foul. Now you got shot clock getting reset. Yeah.
5-point lead for Central Mclean. They'd get it into Snyder with a new shot clock. Now I think Washburn almost had a steal, almost had a tie-up. Vagney gets it out of pressure, and Coach Vagney.
I was just going to say, he's got 5 timeouts. He hasn't used any. Let's burn one.
And Central Mclean will indeed take a First International Bank and Trust timeout. Bond between their employees and customers is what that independent community bank, First International Bank and Trust, was formed on. Locations in Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota. Find them online at FIVT.com. Central Mclean clinging to a 5-point lead with 49 seconds to play in the contest. Central Mclean 9-1 in the season. Washburn 10-1. Next foul for Central Mclean will send Washburn to the double bonus. Washburn still got 1 more to give before Central Mclean shooting free throws. And I think that's got to be the message now for Coach Obring and say, you got about 3-4 seconds, ladies, to get a steal, and after that, we got to give up a foul.
Right, and if they get in that corner, trap, don't let them out of that, don't bail them out with a foul when they get in that corner. And if you're Central Mclean, get to the middle of the court. You got 4 timeouts remaining.
Cougars get it in quickly to Sally Hager. She's fouled by Kari Patterson. So now both team with 4 personal fouls. Next one will be a double bonus for both these squads. Coach Vagney says, hey, Sally, you throw it in. Let's get it into Reagan, who's a 79% free throw shooter. They get it. No, stolen by Obring. Chevy Obring tried to get it to Patterson. She does. She lost her footing, but somehow she scored it.
I don't know. Kari Patterson was falling to the ground and even just threw it up and went in.
3-point game. Kelstrup trying to foul. No, now it's dribbled off a foot. Are you kidding me? Washburn. And there's a charge. Oh, my.
The timing of that call at home.
Well, let's get your Ryan family. How about the hands by Patterson? And then going to the 10. Yeah, a second chance. We get the benefit of a Ryan family dealership replay.
That's a tough call.
Pressure cooker, 24.7 seconds left. Central Mclean by 3. And we're back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Clean it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is...
Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Now there's Coach Jared Obring, the Washburn huddle. Central Mclean 47, Washburn 44. Cougars will have it. Hager will be inbounding it, looking for Snyder and Kelstrup. 24 seconds to play. Hager looking, lobs it over the top, and Coach Vagney says we want a First International Bank and Trust timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. Crunch time in Washburn, 47-44. Central Mclean on top by 3. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Same situation this time. Central Mclean gets it into Kelstrup. Up ahead, Snyder. I think Washburn's trying to foul. Not doing a very good job of fouling yet. And great job by Central Mclean to just kill some time.
Yeah, just a great job of moving the ball there, which we talked about that with a minute and something to go, and now they just got it there. Now get to the free throw line, still got opportunity to seal this game here. 3-point game, make both free throws.
Morgan Snyder can put this baby into the icebox for all intents and purposes. A couple made free throws would be huge here for Central Mclean. And the first one is cash money.
Well, Morgan Snyder, as I mentioned, foul trouble majority of that first half with 4. Hasn't picked up her 5th here the entire second half.
First one good, second one no good. Washburn down by 4. Cardinals got to hurry. Chev Obring launches it from straight on from downtown. No off the 10. Hunt rebounds. And this one is going to go final. What a game from Washburn tonight. Central Mclean 48, Washburn 44. That's your final tonight on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. Central Mclean will will improve to 10-1 in the season. Washburn will fall to 10-2. All right, let's send it down courtside. Looks like Cole's got head coach of Central Mclean, Ethan Vagney, and also Reagan Kelstrup. Take it away, Cole.
Hey, congratulations on that win. You were a little nervous there at the end, but it had to be kind of a good true test for your team when you had a lot of girls in foul trouble.
Yeah, I mean, we got 2 of our leading scorers in foul trouble for 3/4 of the game. That definitely changed a lot of things we're going to do. Reagan definitely stepped up there in a big second and third quarter for us, but we got to learn to make those adjustments a little bit better. We knew going into the game they were going to attack our primary scorers, and just like they did, and we didn't quite make the adjustments defensively like we should have.
And I think your full court press there a little bit kind of got Washburn sped up a little bit. They really weren't scoring. You had kind of a slow start there, and the turnovers were kind of both teams kind of going back and forth, but I think the foul trouble was kind of caused by your guys' pressure.
100% it did, and we got the tempo going what we wanted to, and then the girls got too over-aggressive, actually. We got where we wanted to, and they got too over-aggressive and got themselves in foul trouble. We just needed to stay fundamental and stay in our rotations, and we were getting what we wanted, but we got out of the fundamentals there, and it hurt us.
Well, Morgan Snyder got picked up her 4th early in that third quarter, sat a lot. But the scoring that she did there in the end, I mean, she had, I think it was 8 points that had her in that 4th quarter, kind of sealed the game for you guys there. And then you got Reagan picking up a lot of the defense responsibilities, the scoring, the dribbling, the passing. I mean, this game here with foul trouble has got to make you feel like it made you grow a little bit more.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it was a gut check. I mean, we had one this last Saturday out against Bowman, so we've had 2 out of the last 3 here. The girls are giving me gray hairs more by the week here. I think they're doing it intentionally to me, but no. I mean, it was a gut check because we had our two of our leading scorers out for over half the game. So other girls had to adjust and step up, and we did. So it was good to see. Sometimes you just got to get wins. Sometimes any given night, sometimes you just got to battle and find a way to win. And that's what happened tonight. We had to just battle and lock down and find a way to win, and the girls did.
Well, it's a rivalry game, raced up the road, so it feels good to win. Hey, congratulations. Reagan Kelstrap, congratulations. I thought you had a great second half. I mean, you had a great game in general, but when your teammates got in foul trouble, did coach kind of tell you to step up a little bit?
We just know that we have to fill each other's roles. When we have two on the bench, we all got to step up and fill in for them, so it's kind of just known on the team that we got to fill those spots.
And so when you got seniors kind of sitting on the bench and you got young players coming in, they're probably looking at you to be a role model. And at the end there, yeah, you had a turnover, but you took the charge there at the end, got the ball back, made the play that made it happen.
Yeah, those young girls, they're learning and they're getting better every game, and they are really improving throughout the season.
I'm sure you played against most of these girls your whole life, and Beauchamp being 6'3" in the paint, she had to make a little bit of adjustments on your guys' offensive end.
Yeah, offense, we knew we weren't going to be able to get in the lane as much, so we had to get the backside open, and we were working on that all practice this week, so we've been working on it.
We were both nervous, TD and I, when I thought you were going to get your fifth there for a second. We kind of got nervous, but hey, congratulations tonight. Back to you, TD. Good win.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done there on the sidelines. That's Cole Higlin. Got a word with head coach Ethan Bogney and Reagan Kelstrup tonight as Central Mclean, I'll say, survives a big scare there from Washburn. Washburn took a lead in that fourth quarter, but they couldn't hang on as Central Mclean leads and wins this one 48-44 as it's our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads postgame show. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work towards financial freedom. And Shots Crossroads, you can order online at shotscrossroads.com, your post-game headquarters. Central Mclean by 4, and our post-game rolls on after this timeout on the PSP Network.
What was the final score?
Nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Points. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Todd Dahmer's Cole Higlin back at Washburn as Central Mclean stays with just the one loss, and they win this one 48-44 over a very game Washburn Cardinals club. Central Mclean led by 2 at the end of 3, and they hang on. Washburn momentarily took a lead in the fourth quarter, but Central Mclean wins this one by 4. It's our not our halftime report, I beg your pardon, as it's our planning team financial advisor Shots Crossroads postgame show. Shots Crossroads get filled up in their delicious menu that includes the famous 99. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome. And planning team financial advisors, whether you're looking for farm or business succession, planning team financial advisor here to help you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online at planningteam.com. All right, first thing we'll do here, let's look at the final game numbers brought to you by Planning Team and Shots Crossroads as Central Mclean wins by 4.
For Central Mclean, again, averaging almost 60 points a game, was held here to 48. Grayson Bogan with 8. Morgan Snyder with 17. 8 in the first half, as we mentioned, had 4 fouls majority of the game, so she really struggled there, but came on strong there in that fourth quarter. Reagan Kelstrup, our Porska player of the game, at 14. Sally Hager had 2. Addie Ing, again, had foul trouble, averaging 14 a game, only held to 6 here tonight, for a total of 48 for Central Mclean Cougars. For the Washburn Cardinals, Chev Obering had 7, 2 threes in the second half. Kari Patterson had 10. Sadie Govan had 7. Alex Seidler, 14, had 4 3-pointers in the game. Maya Nelson had 3, along with Kesia Beauchamp with 3 for a total of 44. So 48-44, Central Mclean Cougars.
Yeah, I think Coach Wagner said it probably best there is kind of a gut check. You know, they've had 2 close games now. That one, obviously their depth was tested there for Central Mclean with all the foul trouble that they had. And, man, they had some girls step up.
Well, and that's why I asked him. I said, what's this do for your team? And obviously it gives them build confidence off that bench, put girls in situations that normally you aren't going to have with a minute and a half to go in the game against your, 25-mile rivalry playing against each other. You're going to have your stars in there, but unfortunately most of them were in foul trouble, but they stepped up. Central Mclean, we mentioned Morgan Schneider hit big 2 threes there in that fourth quarter to kind of seal the deal for them, and then the free throws just kind of be able to fell down.
Yeah, and then how about the charge by Sally Hager at the end? You're seeing some Ryan Family Dealership highlights roll here, but yeah, that was as big a play as they get.
Well, Kelstrup kind of dribbled across up her foot and then just took the charge there and went the other way. And if that charge doesn't happen, she's going to the free throw line for 2 free throws. It was a 3-point game at that time. Who knows what's going to happen?
All right, Cole, a couple things we got left to do here. First up, it's our move of the game tonight, brought to you by Spas, etc. 22 years experience providing top-notch spa, hot tub, sauna, tanning bed sales and installation services. Also billiard tables and gazebos. Committed to delivering exceptional customer service and building lasting relationships with their valued customers. Spas, etc. Move of the game. Washburn had just taken a lead for the first time all night. Central Mclean comes down and gets a 3 from Graceland Bogny, and that was huge because it kept Central Mclean on top, and that is your Spas, etc. move of the game. And you can't understand. You see Washburn ahead 36-35. You get a nice little seal there on the weak side for Sally Hager, the unnoticed thing sometimes. And then there is Wagner delivering it from deep. And you miss that, and Washburn has a lead and has the basketball. It's a whole different contest.
Well, she had her first 3 in the first quarter, never hit one since, and then hits this 3 in the fourth quarter to seal the deal. So the senior, averaging 5.5 a game, had 8 here tonight, hit a big 3 there to seal it for her senior leadership, and that's kind of what we needed. Like, she's not the leading scorer for the team, but when there's foul trouble out there, someone else got to step up, and Grayson Wagner did that tonight.
There's your Spas Etc. move of the game, the 3-ball by Wagner in the fourth quarter. Spas Etc's top-notch spa, hot tubs, sauna, tanning bed, billiard tables, gazebos, sales and installation service in their Bismarck, North Dakota store. Of course, we've got a lot more to come this week in the PSP Network. Tomorrow night, you got a quadruple header of basketball, keynoted by Century and Minot. That should be a doozy across the board in both girls and boys basketball. Saturday, you got a number 1 versus number 7 game in boys Class B Division basketball. Wilton Wing at Glen Ellen Hebron and Mulhall Lansford Sherwood at DLB. There's your PSP Network schedule this week. And last thing for us, Cole, it's our MVP of the contest brought to you by Sport Clips. They keep you looking your best. Check in with a higher stylist today at sportclips.com. And with Eng saddled with foul trouble, with Snyder saddled with foul trouble, Reagan Kelstrup just picked it up tonight on probably both ends of the floor.
Well, and Reagan Kelstrup, we don't have the official stats between rebound and assists and steals tonight. I'm sure she had to be close to a double-double in one of those aspects. But, yeah, Morgan Snyder had 17, but Reagan Kelstrup had 14. Just kind of took that senior leadership on, and she kind of had a role of everything out there on the court besides shooting, scoring, rebounding. She was kind of helping those young kids out there tonight and kind of have that senior leadership.
And you see the MVP move of the game. I mean, this is a tough shot. Down to a 3-point game late in the third quarter. Everybody's on the bench in foul trouble, and Kelstrup's got to create a shot here. And that was a tough delivery. Yeah, there's your MVP of the contest tonight. Reagan Kelstrup into double figures again for her. The 5'9" senior is your Sport Clips MVP of the contest. Sport Clips MVP, the senior Reagan Kelstrup. All right, fans, that'll put a wrap on Game 1. We'll take a short in-between game break here. We'll come back and set the stage for the Cougars and the Cardinals in our boys contest to close out tonight. Final score on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. Central Mclean 48, Washburn 44. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
Today, we deliver more wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized support, advanced care, and the reassurances of a NICU and a neonatologist on staff. Take a virtual tour at trinityhealth.org/family birth center. Trinity Health, making more possible.
If it's fire damage, Agent Fred Iron. From burnt to unburnt, he does that.
That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Back in our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show in Washburn tonight. Get set for our boys contest. Central Mclean will take on Washburn and see if Central Mclean gets the sweep tonight or if the Cardinals will earn the split. Central Mclean 5-2 on the season. Washburn 6-1. Cardinals had won their first 6 before losing to EKM in their last contest. Central Mclean started the season winning 3 straight, lost a couple, and then has won a couple straight coming into this one. So sets up to be a good matchup. It's our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Timely services that don't slow you down. You can find them online at VIOC.com. Quick look at the Class B boys basketball pool. Wilton Wing #1. And area teams also included in there. You got Velvet #6, Glenall and Hebron #7, West Hope Newburgh #9. Washburn receiving votes are the Cardinals in the latest Class B boys basketball poll. And here's your standings, brought to you by Trusted Tire and Auto tonight. Hardly too many games played in District 8, but Wilton Wing, Washburn, Central Mclean, Garrison, all undefeated. So this sets up to be a good matchup here. Two teams trying to stay undefeated in conference play. All right, fans, it's time now for our Northern Plains Heating and Air player profiles. No other choice to see your heating and air game. Call Dylan today. 222-2155. Make sure your furnace is performing at the top of its game. New installation upgrades, all your furnace and AC needs. Call Dylan today, 222-2155. And we're going to talk about a couple juniors tonight. How about Aiden Hansen, the junior for the Central Mclean Cougars? 19 points a game, 7.5 rebounds a night, gets you 1.2 steals a contest. And, hey, this guy's a multi-sport athlete. He's been an all-stater in the football. Gets it done on the track. And you can tell right away, Cole, the lengthy 6'4" frame, he's going to cause some problems tonight for the Washburn Cardinals.
Well, I've watched him warm up here a little bit. He's got a little bit of bounce to himself, got a quick hop, kind of has that mid-range jumper and steps out to the 3. But no, as you said, averaging 19 a game and 7.5 rebounds for a 6'4" junior here for Central Mclean is just going to show his athleticism, and it'll be interesting who he's going to match up with here.
And we'll quickly morph right over to our player profile for the Washburn Cardinals tonight. And, man, a lot of the state has gotten to know this young fellow because he can shoot the rock. Parker Jacobson, the smooth junior, he's got over 200 threes the last few seasons. 101 a couple years ago, 84 last year, and now this year, I mean, he just keeps piling up three-pointers. Now he's averaging over 30 points a game.
Well, he's averaging 30 points a game and 12.5 threes attempts per game. I'm going, if I shot 12 threes in a game when we were playing T, that wasn't going to fly. Maybe in JV or freshman games, but not in varsity, no way. But 12.5 threes a game that he's attempting here, and he's attempting about 10.5 2-point shots a game. So, yeah, he's averaging about 25 shot attempts per game to get to that 31. But, yeah, he's got a great hand. We watched him last year in the tournament play where he kind of carried him out, Washburn there with his perimeter shooting. His thing is he's got to just stay focused. He gets a little frustrated at times when the shot's not falling. You know the team's going to kind of key on him and make it difficult for him. I'd put some length on him. Aiden Hansen, I'd put a long arm, 6'4" with a reach, see if he can get a shot off on me.
I mean, the results have been there. Two-time All-Region, 3-time All-District performer Parker Jacobson can shoot the rock. There's your player profiles tonight, brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. No other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains. 222-2155. Call Dylan today. Keep your furnace at the top of its game. New installation upgrades all your furnace and AC needs. Again, call Dylan. 222-2155. Head coach Josh Sharp for the Washburn Cardinals, a guy that was born in Bismarck but grew up in Washburn, so almost coming home, Coach Sharp in his third season. And then you got Joey Anderson, 22nd year coaching, his fourth year with the Central Mclean Co-op, and then 18 years as the Turtle Lake Mercer head coach, and then he was 7 with the JV program before that. So Joey, he's been around. I love listening to him too. He's kind of like, yeah, I kind of look at the guys and I'm like, okay, whatever we got. We got guys that can run, okay, we're going to run. We got guys that are a little slower and whatever else, then we're going to slow it down. I mean, is quite the character, Joey Anderson. One of our favorites, though.
Yeah, I love the fact that coaches can just kind of take what the team gives you, and he doesn't get too highs, too low, and he's just laid back. I've got a chance to know him for many years, too, and like I said, what a long-term statue for that community. He's been there for so long that the expectations are never too high or too low for him.
All right, fans. Central Mclean on the season. Got to mention those 2 losses. Wins over Flasher and Surrey to start the season. Losses to our Redeemers and Ray before rattling off 3 straight wins to Harvey Wells County, Glenburn, and White Shield. Washburn receiving votes in the latest Class B boys basketball poll. Won 6 straight to start the season over Parshall, North Shore Plaza, Kidder County, Park River, Fort Greene, Lankin, Grant County, Mont Regent, Tioga, and Ellendale before losing their last game over in Jamestown, 66-54. So Washburn with a nice 6-1 overall record. Central Mclean 5-2. Both teams undefeated in District 8 play, and so we should have ourselves another doozy on our hands tonight. Of course, if you're not familiar with it, Central Mclean, the co-op of Turtle Lake Mercer, McCluskey, and Underwood, and Washburn just all by themselves. All right, fans, here's your starting lineups. First off for Central Mclean and their head coach, Joey Anderson. They'll start like this. At the guards will be Bridger Rittenbach, the 6-foot junior. As they announce Big Sam Benson, the Shiloh Christian transfer, 6'5 senior. They announce him first. There's Bridger Rittenbach. Jonas Christensen, the 6'1 sophomore in the starting lineup, averaging 7.5 a game. Jacob Wolf, they call him Jake, 6-foot junior, 2-time All-State football player. And the guy does a little bit of everything for Central Mclean, their team MVP, 6'4 junior Aiden Hansen. Shooting 48% from downtown is Aiden, as Central Mclean's going to start. Couple seniors. Check that. They only got 1 senior roster, so it's hard to shoot 2 seniors out there when you only got 1. So 1 senior, couple juniors, 3 juniors that is, and a sophomore in the starting 5 again for head coach Joey Anderson. All right. Got some theme music. I love it. They dim the lights. Camo nights. As here's your lineups for Josh Sharp's Washburn Cardinals. Yeah, you still got a couple Rederath boys playing. Ethan Rederath, the 6-footer, 1 starting guard. The other guard is Parker Jacobson, the 6'2 junior, averaging 31 a game. 1 forward is Brady Nelson, the 6'2 sophomore. Jack Rederath is a 5'9 senior, averaging double figures. Of course, Alex Rederath, the 25-point scorer in his career, graduated a year ago. As Brady Volmuth, the 5'6 sophomore, is also a starter for head coach Josh Sharp. Washburn, the young ball club, they'll start 3 sophomores, 1 junior and a senior in that starting 5. Washburn 6-1, Central Mclean 5-2. Thanks to Valvoline Instant Oil Change for bringing you our pregame tonight. Timely services that won't slow you down. Locations in Minot and Bismarck. Find them online at VIOC.com. All right, fans, we're set for basketball. And the high-flying Aiden Hansen controls the tip, and we are underway from Washburn. Cardinals will come out man-to-man. Handoff goes to Rittenbach. High post now to the big Sam Benson on a weave. Hansen down the right side of the lane. Got a little body contact, couldn't finish it.
Oh, they're guarding Aiden Hansen 35 feet outside. They're denying him. They're going to be face guarding him all night, and they're running him off of those ball screens.
Rederath sets the offense. That's Jack. The other Rederath bangs off the defense. Back to Jack from downtown. No good. And Rittenbach clears a rebound. Just underway on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. Rittenbach sets the offense for the Cougars. Hansen goes to the spin, shot faking. Rittenbach, right side three ball, too strong. Hansen with a hand on the rebound. Jake Wolf collects. He will muscle his way in. Poke checked away. Last touch there by Washburn's Brady Nelson.
Jake Wolf had a kind of a mismatch there on the paint. Kind of was going to take advantage of that. Just got to slow down a little bit.
Post up Benson. Oh, bully ball for the big guy.
I don't know how you're going to keep him out of the paint down there.
He gets 2, and Central Mclean leads by 2. Jack Rederath with the rack attack. Couldn't finish it.
I like Central Mclean's rebounding. It's one shot, and they secure it. They aren't going to give up multiple chances here.
Christensen back to Hansen. Wolf in the corner. Rittenbach, right side three ball. No. A lot of collisions on the weak side. Hansen, oh, how about the dime? And on the fun side is Jake Wolf.
Nice bounce pass there, an extra pass, kind of giving everybody the opportunity to score there, and he's got that double team coming at him.
Parker Jacobson absorbed some contact, couldn't finish it. Washburn gets into some full court pressure. They're the smaller team, so they got to press you. Nice job breaking it, and an open three for Hansen sets the puppies. Oh, in and out. Rebound on the weak side for Ethan Rederath.
Aiden Hansen shooting 48% from the three. Oh, just got a quick reach there.
He had his feet set, and Rederath, Aiden Hansen almost got away with that one.
Well, as you mentioned, Washburn wants to pick up the pace a little bit there on the defensive end, get those transition buckets, and then the half-court offense there. I think Central Mclean's done a nice job there controlling the rebounding so far. They haven't get up the extra shots.
Aiden Hansen picks up his first. Jacobson goes to work from the top. And his pass tipped. Got a couple new guys in there for Washburn. You get Beckett Cattermas, the junior. Brady Volmuth back in there. Charles Sanis was in a second ago. He checked out. Washburn run a lot of guys. And a little pick and roll. And they misfire. They're looking for Brady Nelson. Couldn't get it to him. There's Hansen weaving through traffic. Christensen, yes, from downtown.
You can see everything running through Aiden Hansen here right now, where they're just breaking that press, and he's getting that double team in the middle of the paint, and those guys are just spot up on the wings.
Central Mclean by a quick touchdown. They lead 7-0 on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. Jacobson from way downtown. No good. Got the switch against Benson. Couldn't convert it. Washburn's going to pick up full court. Trying to run and jump and hurry up. Hansen up ahead. Now you get a post up for Benson. Backing his way in again. Goes to the hook. No. Oh, he rose in the ladder, got it back, and scored it.
Well, just the will to stay with that one and use his strength and ability to kind of back him down.
And a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. 9-0. Central Mclean has taken a lead. How about the working overtime on the glass here for Sam Benson? Missed it. Watch that. Went up and got it back. Oh, boy. The big fella.
He had a little man mood there.
Well done, Sam Benson. And the Cougars lead by 9 here halfway through our first quarter.
Spas Etc. is excited to introduce the addition of the Master Spas line, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas and swim spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools and saunas. Come check out the outstanding lineup of Master Spas at Spas Etc.
Well, Cole, this looks like one of those games that if this baby's played in the paint, advantage Central Mclean. If it is played fast and on the perimeter, advantage Washburn.
Well, we'll see if Washburn stays in that man-to-man because they're having a hard time keeping Aiden Hansen out of that paint. And when he gets to the paint, he makes that extra pass, which gives wide-open shots.
Sanis' pass is tipped. Also in for Washburn is Tanner Fiedler. As the Zebras get a good job of conferring there. That was obviously tipped. We tell you today's game brought to you in part by Prestwich Orthodontics, professional treatment in a fun, relaxed atmosphere. Find them online at minotbraces.com. Today's game also brought to you in part by Minot State University. Be seen, be heard, be you at MSU. Jack Rederath got in deep. Sanis back to Rederath, right side three ball, no. Battle on the glass, pulled out of there by Fiedler. Second chance, Washburn.
Just the defensive pressure of Central Mclean. They rotate so well. When someone puts on the floor, there are three guys just flying around.
Ethan Rederath hands it off, and Dylan Fisher is on. Get a push foul there.
Jacob Wolf, I believe, is first.
Yep, picks up his first.
But their defensive pressure there is kind of frustrating Washburn a little bit there where they don't know what to do. They can kind of get out of sorts a little bit because they turn the corner and there's three guys there. They got to make that extra pass.
Get a line change in there for Washburn. Ethan Rederath gets it into Jack, and also got Cattermas, Volmuth, and Nelson back out there for the Cardinals. Brady Nelson down the left side of the lane, leans in. Benson holds his ground and clears the defensive board. Wants to show off his handles a little bit. Gets it off to Aiden Hansen. Boy, the control that Aiden Hansen plays with here is impressive. You can tell he's a quarterback.
I'm looking at Samuel Benson on the block here right now, and he's got 5'2" on him.
Jake Hansen goes right back to him, and he runs over the little guy.
Yeah, and he didn't have to do that. He had about a 150-pound weight advantage on him. All he had to do was just turn and shoot.
Brady Volmuth was the mouse in the house, but he draws the charge. Here's a Ryan Family Dealership replay. There they get it into him. Oh, yeah, I love it.
Sold it a little bit too, right?
Oh, and now Washburn, while we were in that timeout, they, with no pressure on him, couldn't execute an inbounds pass.
He stepped over the end line there, and
that'll make your coaching hair go gray right there.
Well, I think Coach Sharp was just trying to get some of his stars, just give him a quick 30-second blow here, kind of relax, get back into the game a little bit here.
Quick start for Central Mclean. They need not lead 9-zip on your BNC Bank scoreboard. On the Cardinals' home floor. Hansen screen and roll. Little hesitation, dribble drive, kick out Wolf. No, check that. Christensen, another one from downtown.
That's a second.
And it's a 12-point lead for Central Mclean. Jack Rederath to Jacobson, working his way in, goes to the jump hook, contested there by Christensen, cleared by Benson. Central Mclean can do no wrong, and now they get a layup. No, return to sender. Jacobson denies it at the 10. Nice pass down low. Shot faking was Ethan Rederath. He kind of got tangled up off the nifty feed there from Fiedler. Back and forth we go. Little give and go. And Aiden Hansen shuffles the puppies.
Well, I think the push came from behind and how the feet got. You got Aiden Hansen just a little frustrated there. Just see Coach Anderson kind of stand up for his player there where he jump stopped, got pushed from the backside a little bit there, and that's what caused the travel. And the momentum's kind of getting a little excited for everybody.
12-0, and everybody's in a lather with 2:20 to play in our first quarter. Parker Jacobson looks for the screen and roll. Ethan Rederath to Jack. He gets deep, steps into it, and the length right now for Central Mclean is causing problems. Here comes Benson to the rack attack. Tipped away.
He took off from the three-point line with his 2 steps with one hand on the ball.
Rederath to the attack. And Ethan Rederath scores, and the and one is down, and Washburn is on the board.
Yeah, that's his first points here tonight, averaging almost 15 a game.
Ryan Family Dealership replay of that one. Finally, in amongst the painted area, Washburn got one to go. Jacob Wolf, by the way, picked up his second personal foul. And Ethan Rederath cans the old-fashioned three-point play from the Serve Pro stripe. And it's 12-3. Central Mclean leads by 9. Now a half-court trap here for Washburn. Christensen, can he hit 3 in a row? No. Short and a weak side rebound for Jacobson. And here comes Parker. They try to check him early. Goes into the spin. Oh, how about that? Nifty little scoop to the hoop.
And I love the aggressiveness there as they have kind of trouble scoring here in this first quarter. Says, I'm going to get on my shoulders, guys. Get on.
Rittenbach open. No, wide right. Jacobson has a hand on a rebound. Last touched by who? Jacobson.
Yeah, he just couldn't quite grab it there as kind of got tangled up there with Jacob Wolf for that rebound.
Hey fans, today's game brought to you in part by WRT. Enjoy high-speed action, co-op cash from WRT, your local broadband internet service provider. Ethan Hansen, the younger Hansen, checks in. Rittenbach looks over the top to Benson. Now they get it into him. Hansen to Hansen. Christensen reverses it. Rittenbach. Post up. Benson weaving through the defense. Shot fake. Twist. Contort. Miss. Rebound. Tipped away. Rittenbach from downtown. No. Rebound. Jack Rederath.
Every time Benson goes to the rim, the guys are just backing away from him. He's creating so much space. He's got to slow down a little bit. Finish a bit off the glass.
And Jack Rederath shuffles the puppies.
Yeah, and I think if you just hesitated one more second, I think Benson would have got called for an arm bar as he had his shoulder into his hip a little bit there.
Fans, today's game brought to you by Envision Cooperative. Rugby, Towner, Mohall, Sherwood, Wolford locations. They're there for your farming and home needs. Agronomy, energy, and C-Store. You can do it together at Envision Cooperative. Thanks to them for bringing you today's game. Aiden Hansen bodying up there against Ethan Rederath. Now you get a screen and roll, a little slip to the hoop. Nice play, and Aiden Hansen lays it in.
Yeah, nice give and go. That's his first points here tonight, averaging 19 a game. Had a big impact here so far. He's kind of really been a distributor so far. Now it's his first time getting the scoring column.
Shot clock off. Parker Jacobson rising and scoring.
You know, they're playing him to put it on the floor because, as I mentioned in the pregame, he's averaging about 12.5 3 attempts per game.
Oh, almost a takeaway at the timeline, but Ethan Rederath got caught with his hand in the cookie jar, and with 2.2 seconds left in our first quarter, Central Mclean is going to stack it up.
Yeah, that's where you like to take your starters out right now, where you can get away with 2.2 seconds, get them a little extra rest.
Back to Hansen. Quick attack. No, he could not get it off to beat the buzzer, but a big first quarter for Central Mclean. And on your BNC National Bank scoreboard at the end of one, Central Mclean by a touchdown. They lead 14-7 here on the PSP Network.
Why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
For people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
Washburn has the rock starting our second quarter of play. Jacobson spins into the painted area. Out to Volmuth, back to Jacobson. Jack Rederath. Oh, lost the handle. Clear lane for Hansen, and he will go up. Shot fake. Defense flies by, and he lays it in.
Yeah, he's got a quick 4 in the game here. Nice get out in that passing lane. Uses head fake to get the defender go by him. I like his little bounce. He's got a little nice game to him.
Central Mclean by 9. Jacobson behind a deep screen. Ring it up.
Yeah, that was pure. The net didn't even move. He switched through there. That's his first 3 here tonight. As I mentioned before, averaging about 12.5 3 attempts per game.
Hansen tried to spin through a double team, couldn't do it. Turnover, Cougars. Central Mclean back, Washburn back. The lane opens, and Ethan Rederath scores it.
Ethan Rederath's got a quick 5 here so far, leading.
Double team on Benson, lost his footing. Aiden Hansen has it, fakes a pass and slams a bank shot home.
It looked like Aiden Hansen was trying to kick that to the corner and realized that the defense closed out, had to throw it up off the glass and in. Got caught in midair.
Was that an excuse me make?
It's like, yep, I meant to do that.
Oh, Jacobson goes to the Euro, couldn't spin it home. Central Mclean by 6, 18-12 here on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Lob in down low, Benson. Wide open, Christensen. No, on the inside out, they couldn't get it.
Yeah, and they're giving up a lot of height and weight there in the post there. They're going to double him every time, and he's just got to be able to knock that shot down.
Volmuth double teamed, almost taken away. Jack Rederath digs it out to Nelson. Jacobson fumbled it and lost the handle, picked up there by Hansen. Ethan Hansen into the front court. Almost struck that pivot foot. Lob into the high post area. Benson, extra pass, Christensen, no. And you get a First International Bank and Trust whistled for, timeout and whistled for, and received there by head coach Josh Sharp and the Washburn Cardinals. It's your Ryan Family Dealership replay. Benson, well, here's that Hansen. Yeah, he's like, pass it, shoot it, and he makes it.
I heard him call glass.
Timeout on the floor, Central Mclean by 6 here, 6 minutes left in our first half.
Spas Etc. is excited to introduce the addition of the Master Spas line, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas and swim spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools and saunas. Come check out the outstanding lineup of Master Spas at Spas Etc.
Todd Domries, Cole Higlin. Good to have John Haugen producing, run the cameras for us. Washburn and Central Mclean. A McLean County clash tonight. Sanis has his pass tipped out of bounds.
Well, they put Parker Jacobson on the block that time. They're kind of to clear out, let him go one-on-one, and Central Mclean did a nice job rotating over, cutting off that baseline.
Jacobson gets it in, weaving through. Contested shot, missed it. Aiden Hansen climbs the ladder for the rebound. Hansen has it back with the Cougars leading by 6. Rittenbach over the timeline. Washburn trying to speed him up. Ethan Hansen to Aiden. Now to Christensen. Now they're going to post up Aiden Hansen. Can't get it in there. Now they do. High-low. Hansen backing his way in. Now to Rittenbach. 10 to shoot. Cougars down low. Jake Wolf. Inside out. Ethan Hansen. No. Jake Wolf had put his 10 stakes in the lane, and that's 3 seconds.
Yeah, Jake Wolf, I thought, could have just went up with it real quick. He just kind of fake left, go right.
Yeah, you don't see 3 seconds called too much anymore.
No, especially as many threes they're taking here. They don't even look for post plays.
Hey, fans, today's game also brought to you in part by Swenson RV and Marine, your official Tracker Marine and dealer with Tracker and Nitro fishing boats, along with Sun Tracker and Regency pontoons. Full line of Tracker off-road, Yeti ice houses, and mini campers, and their locations in Minot and Bismarck. Shop online at swensonrv.com.
Bridger Ritterraff got that foul there. Parker Jacobson, they kind of went a 1-4 flat, let Parker go one-on-one there. And Bridger Ritterraff just kind of bodied him up, wasn't going to give an easy lane to the rim.
Rittenbach. We're going the other way.
Yeah, and Parker Jacobs just got a little too much dribble happy there, trying to force something that wasn't quite there. He's got to just learn to pull up on that. They're kind of baiting him into that a little bit there, too, where they're bodying him a little bit, where he's getting a little frustrated with the body contact.
Ooh, Ethan Hansen shoveled it back to Aiden Hansen, and he didn't let him get in bounds.
That's the most emotion I've seen from Coach Joe Anderson in a long time. He's bounce it in, let him get his 2 feet in.
Under 5 to play here in our first half. Ethan Rederath. Good matchup there against Aiden Hansen. Ethan Rederath to the spin cycle. Kick out Volmuth. Tries a baseline dribble drive. Cut off. Rederath back to Volmuth. Now Jack. Can't hand it off to Ethan. Nelson. 12 to shoot for the Cardinals. Jack Rederath, shot faking, spinning, shooting, blocked. Rebound battle won by Volmuth. Ethan Rederath from downtown. No, wide left. Rebound, Jake Wolf.
Oh, we got guys running into each other all over the same team.
And you get Cattermas reaching in there for Washburn as Beckett Cattermas picks up his first. Hey fans, today's game brought to you in part by Dakota Square Arco. Why do you make that your favorite convenience store? Fuel, convenience items, awesome touchless car wash in the Dakota Square Mall in Minot. Three-pointer for Ethan Hansen, no good. Second chance. Pulled out of there by Wolf. Jump stop for Hansen, and he got hit on the wrist.
That's on Beckett Cattermas.
Picks up 2 quick ones, does Beckett.
Yeah, sometimes you see Aiden Hansen at the top of the key there. He's trying to be a distributor and facilitate the offense a little bit, where he could have just shot that 3, but got to the free throw line, picked up a foul. Averaging 19 a game, shooting from the free throw line here at 63%.
Hansen, the junior, 6'4", lanky right-hander, and knocks down the first one. Serve Pro brings you our free throws tonight. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's Serve Pro. Hansen will shoot the second of 2 from the Serve Pro charity stripe. In and out. Ethan Rederath rebounds, gives it off to Jack. We mentioned Alex Rederath, 1,625 career points. 3rd all-time at Washburn. Graduated last year. Missed shot there for the Cardinals. Second chance now for Washburn. Ethan Rederath, no, short. Rebound to Sam Benson.
In that possession there where Central Mclean had all 5 players in the paint on that offensive rebound, or defensive rebound, excuse me. They were not going to let Washburn give offensive rebound there.
Central Mclean steps through a double team, and Ethan Rederath kicked the basketball.
And Aiden Hansen was begging for the ball underneath the hoop there. They just didn't quite get it to him. Good opportunity there with Washburn to kick it defensively.
Cougars will trigger it in just past halfway through the second quarter here. Central Mclean by 7. Post up for Benson. Banging his way in. Double team comes. Extra pass. Hansen sets from downtown. No, too strong.
I like the look, though. He's been kind of giving that shot up, kind of relying on the baseline, kind of his penetration.
Jacobson goes to the killer crossover. Shot faking, missing.
You're just seeing him force here a little bit here where he's getting frustrated. Shots aren't coming as easy as they have been probably for him in normal games. Just length has kind of affected him.
Hansen rebounds, and at the timeline, looks like Washburn gets called for a push.
Tanner Fedler picks up his first.
And he will come off. Charles Sanis also off. Volmuth and Cattermas back in. Cougars get in the hands of their big man, Benson. Shovels it to Aiden Hansen. Now Rittenbach and a repost for Benson. Inside out, Rittenbach. No, he airballed it.
Benson's got such an advantage inside there where he's just got to turn and look a little bit. He's not even turning to look to the basket. He's just looking to pass.
Nelson on the handoff, leans in, shoots, scores!
That was a good no foul and a great body contact there to finish.
Washburn gets a turnover. Volmuth, Jacobson transition 3, no! Rattles off, and it ricochets into the front row.
Who got that last bucket?
It was Brady Nelson. For Washburn, you're talking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I looked at Brady Volmuth and Brady Nelson.
When you get down 12-0 to start a game, and all of a sudden it's 19-14, Washburn has found their sea legs here.
No, they kind of settled in a little bit there on the offensive end.
Not for long, as Bridger Rittenbach right between the eyes.
That's Bridger Rittenbach's first points here tonight, shooting 31% from 3.
He buries it from downtown. Ethan Rederath to the spin cycle, couldn't finish it.
Yeah, he's got nice moves down that paint. Just that length, as I mentioned earlier, from Aiden Hansen just kind of affected him a little bit.
Ethan Hansen rebounds. Rittenbach, can he hit 2 in a row? Yes, sir!
Back to back.
And you get a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. FIBT brings you this timeout, but let's get you a Ryan Family Dealership replay of the back-to-back threes for Bridger Rittenbach. Here's the second one. Yes! Coach Sharp not happy as Central Mclean leads by 11 here with 1:49 to play in our first half. Well, some timeouts are X's and O's. Other ones are attitude adjustments.
And he was really stressing communication and rotation on defensive end as you lost that three-point shooter. Oh, that was a good call. No, that was a good call.
Tanner Fiddler couldn't finish it.
And Jacob Wolf got the rebound. Unfortunately, a bit of a body contact. Kind of got his elbow up above his shoulders there and caught the Washburn player in the chin.
And that's going to be 3 on Jake Wolf.
No, that was a good call. It wasn't an intentional foul, but he kind of raised his elbow up as the defensive player walked into it, took one on the chin. And
that's when you got penalized for chinning it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, and that's what people will coach you to do, right? You get a rebound, you chin it. Screen and roll. Jacobson to the pick and pop. Fiddler gets a screen from Sanis. Now the Cougar defense cranked up. Down to 1:10 to play in the half. Jacobson probing the baseline, dribble drive, elevates, tried to scoop it up, and they say it's blocked.
Oh, it's just good defense by Aiden Hansen there not to get a foul where he went up straight and made it difficult for Parker Jacobson to kind of get that shot off.
And you're going to get a zebra convention, and they say that was not touched. Let's see if we can get your Ryan Family Dealership. Nope, sorry, apologize for that. I just missed the end of it.
Yeah, he kind of had to do it up and under there because Aiden Hansen was trying to block it on the left side of the rim and went underneath, hit the bottom of the rim.
And now Central Mclean can't get it in. Joey Anderson asks for and receives. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep this right here. 25-14, Central Mclean on top. 1:04 to play in our first half. It's your upcoming schedule on the PSP Network. Bismarck at Minot North tomorrow night. Century at Minot High in a beauty. Jamestown at Williston. Velva at Bishop Ryan. There's your lineup tomorrow night on the PSP Network. Saturday has Wilton Wing at Glen Ellen Hebron in a top 10 matchup. And Mulhall Lansford Sherwood at DLB. Be sure to like and follow us on our social media platforms of Facebook, X, and Instagram. And subscribe to our YouTube channel here on the PSP Network. We like to promote local athletes. 1:04 to play in the contest. PSP's got 21 basketball games this week. That'll get it done. Got a little riding time there on Washburn.
Now you're just starting to see a little bit of the frustration set in here for Washburn, where they just got to keep their composure a little bit here. Don't get frustrated. Refs are starting to tighten the clock, the whistle up a little bit here. You know, Parker Jacobson, we mentioned in pregame, averaging 31 games, held here to 7. They're averaging 75 points a game. Got 14 here so far in the first half.
Ethan Hansen, the freshman, 67% free throw shooter, just canned the first one.
I watched him in JV. I was like, this kid's pretty good. And then now I see who his brother is and see some athleticism in this family.
Hansen, cash money on both of them. That's the biggest lead of the evening for Central Mclean. Led by a dozen early, not for long, as Brady Nelson to the 10.
Oh, that's his 4th point here in the game, but nice just kind of jab step right, went left, wide open.
Washburn extends his full court pressure. Rittenbach almost loses the handle. Benson around the defense, the diesel for 2.
Yeah, Samuel Benson from the top of the key, going left, going right, finger roll.
Back to a 13-point lead. Shot clock is off. Half a minute to play first half. Brady Nelson into the defense. Little pocket pass. Jacobson nicely done.
Yeah, just moving without the ball is what Parker Jacobson does really well. Not letting him get frustrated. Keep his composure. Get those buckets when the opportunities present themselves.
Aiden Hansen down to 10 seconds to play in the half. They reverse it up top. Benson Hansen tries a baseline dribble drive, cut off. Christensen, they're not going to get a shot off. Actually would have counted that as Ethan Hansen fired it up, but that's the way the first half will go into the books. Magic Towing halftime report comes up next here on the PSP Network. At the break, on your BNC Bank scoreboard, it is Central Mclean 29, Washburn 18. Halftime activities are next.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
An injury can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. It's not really something you can schedule on your calendar. But when it happens to you and it's not your fault, there's one law firm to remember. That firm is Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride. We live here and take pride in helping our community. We know this area inside and out. We put in the work and fight for what's right so justice can prevail for you. That is what we're all about. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemeen, and McBride.
The foundation of the financial planning approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western, North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Not enough.
Back in our halftime report, Central Mclean on top, 29-18 over the Washburn Cardinals. This is your Magic Towing halftime report. You blow it, they'll tow it. Serving Western North Dakota, Magic Towing. Put this number in your phone right now, 701-509-4011. Name PSP Network when you need a tow, and you'll save $50 off of that next tow. 29-18, Central Mclean on top. Cole, let's run through those halftime numbers brought to you by Magic Towing.
All right, for Central Mclean Cougars, averaging about 68.5 points a game here, held to 29 here at half, so a little slow start they probably won here with Sam Benson. The Diesel, as we mentioned earlier, at 6, just getting to the paint, finishing, kind of dominating the inside part here for him. Bridger Ritnaff with 6, 2 3-pointers here in the second quarter. Ethan Hansen with 2 free throws for 2 in the game. Jonas Christensen coming off the bench with 2 big threes for a total of 6. Jacob Wolf, who's got 3 fouls here in the first half, has got 2. Aiden Hansen, averaging 19 a game, has been held here to 7, but he's been more of a distributor here tonight for a total of 29. For the Washburn Cardinals, averaging 75 points a game, held here to just 18 in the first half, 7 in the first quarter. Really slow start for the Washburn Cardinals. Ethan Ritteraff has 5. Parker Jacobson has 9, who's averaging 31 points a game, so they've been doing a good job keeping him in check. And Brady Nelson with 4. So probably for the Washburn Cardinals, they want a little more than 3 people here in the scoring column here tonight to kind of make the second half to get a little more productive for them. But overall, Central Mclean 29, Washburn Cardinals 18.
Yeah, thanks to Magic Towing for bringing in those halftime numbers. As you see a few Ryan Family Dealership highlights rolling here at the break. Good activity, 12-0 start to the game for the Central Mclean Cougars, but I'd say Washburn found a way to get themselves back into the contest, as here it's a 11-point lead at the break. All right, fans, we're getting close to our second half. Thanks again to Magic Towing for bringing our halftime report. Central Mclean leads 29-18. We'll be back with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
We're ready now.
So Carson, how do I become a great football player like you?
Well, practice and having a professional team to answer the call and handle anything you throw their way is also important.
Hey Carson, thanks for teaching crew about community banking at First Western. First Western.
Well, Cole, there you get a look at Main Street, Washburn. When the PSP team came rolling into town today, Washburn, North Dakota, founded back in 1882, named after the governor and late governor of Wisconsin and former U.S. Congressman Cadwalader Golden Washburn. Population 1,300 in the 2020 census. The county seat of Mclean County, the grandest little city on the Missouri. Home of the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center here in Washburn, and a nice little golf course south of town.
You've been waiting to say the grandest little city when you told us about that. We even got to see the elevator today, too.
The best part of this whole video is there's a fan here that decided to wave at us as we were rolling through Main Street in Washburn. All right, fans, we are set for our second half. Our thanks to Magic Towing for bringing you our halftime report. Magic Towing, you blow it, they'll tow it, serving Western North Dakota. Cardinals come out, try to get a screen for Parker Jacobson. Jack Rudderath misfires from downtown, and let's set your second half lineups. Rittenbach, Hansen, Christensen, Wolf, and Benson out there for Central Mclean. Christensen from downtown, and he starts the second half just like he did the first half.
That's his third three here in the game. He had 2 in the first quarter. Kind of missed a few in that second quarter, but did not lose his confidence.
Rudderath in the corner, Volmuth for 3. Nope, battle on the glass. And Jack Rudderath got tangled up with Jake Wolf.
Yeah, Jake Wolf just crashed the boards there, and Jack Rudderath trying to keep the ball alive, give second chance opportunities here for Washburn.
14-point lead, Central Mclean by 2 touchdowns, just underway here, second half. Washburn will press you the whole game. Thus far, Central Mclean's been doing a pretty good job with that.
Yeah, I was wondering if they're going to make any halftime adjustments there. I might have pulled it off, maybe do a half-court trap once in a while, or maybe on missed shots, drop back, made shots to do a full-court press.
High post, Benson backs his way into the middle lane, couldn't finish it. Sideline fast break, Jacobson, little rocker step to the rack, no, missed it.
Yeah, every time Parker Jacobson goes to the rim, he's hearing footsteps. He's just got to slow down. He's making good moves, he's getting good looks, just rushing the shot a little bit.
Now Benson gets deep, shot faking, gets the bump and scores it.
He's given up about 3 inches on Parker Jacobs, gives him a little head fake, and Parker kind of went for it, and Benson kind of finished. He doesn't need to shot fake, just turn and go.
Nelson in the lane, no. Benson with a big boy rebound, and Central Mclean's looking good here. 34-18. Washburn hadn't scored to come out of the break. Christensen misfires on the baseline, working hard on the glass.
They're just quicker to the ball right now.
And instead, you're going to get a foul on Parker Jacobson. Hey, Cole, the start of the game was 12-0, and now all of a sudden you come out here and you got a 5-0 run. So these starts of the game and the half have not been good for Washburn.
No, and Washburn's they're doing too much one-on-one dribbling, kind of standing around watching one person dribble, move the ball a little bit, get some mismatches, pick and roll opportunities. They call out Carolina all the time and just got to rotate a little bit better.
Post up Jacob Wolf. Oh, he muscles his way in for 2.
Yeah, he just took his time, and just nobody double-teamed them at him.
And this time on the way in, Parker Jacobson. Little reach-in foul there on Central Mclean. That loose basketball just about took out our end zone camera right there.
Is that the new one?
Yeah, there it is right there. It just about got demolished. Fiedler hands it off. Ethan Rudderath to the 10, and he kisses it home.
Nice take. He's got 7 in the game here. First points here in the second half.
Benson over the timeline, 16-point lead for Central Mclean. Oh, backdoor cut. Aiden Hansen, yep.
That was a good no call there. Aiden Hansen kind of created the contact. Parker Jacobson pulled his hands back. Good finish.
38-20 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Central Mclean cruising here. Rudderath gets sandwiched, and it turns into a shuffle the puppy sandwich.
Just seems like the spacing for Washburn on the offensive end is just they're just not spacing each other out. When someone penetrates, someone's got to rotate and move to the weak side. Don't just kind of stand and watch. Rotate without the ball.
Milestone was achieved in high school basketball tonight. 2,500 career points for Walker Broughton of West Hope Newburgh.
That's a heck of an accomplishment.
That is a lot. Stopping and popping is Rittenbach. Couldn't hit it. One and done for the Cougars. Jack Rederath looks to go one-on-one. And another reach-in foul called on Central Mclean.
Yeah, they're just, Washburn's kind of making the adjustment to where they're trying to get to the rim here a little bit, causing some double teams and just reaching, got to move her feet a little bit. They haven't hit many jump shots here tonight, so I would be backing off Washburn a little bit, force them to hit some perimeter jump shots. Obviously, Parker Jacobson you're not going to back off of.
Yeah, thanks to Perry Hansen from the Hoopster for sending me that. Oh, what a tip away. And now you get from behind Jacobson with the grab.
Yeah, that was to stop a breakaway there. Wasn't intentional, trying to go for the ball.
It's your Ryan family dealer. What's the athleticism here to tip this thing away? Wow, that's a high flying right there. Yeah, Jacobson just got tangled up, was losing his balance, reached out and grabbed onto Hansen. Benson, handoff Hansen, bodies fly. Ethan Hansen just in. The microwave launches it wide left.
The microwave.
Hey, man, when you come in and you haven't even been off the bench.
And his brothers coached him up a little bit here. He airballed it, kind of showing a little frustration. Brothers coaching him up a little bit. You're all right.
I'm grabbing my hoopster, Cole, because I'm going to see how many people have more than 2,500 points in their career.
That's a lot.
It's not very many. Steve Blem from North Dakota School for the Deaf leads the way with about 3,800 career points. That'll never be touched. As Jack Rederath loses the handle. But it's out of bounds, and it'll stay with Washburn.
We got something on the floor here that the fans are trying to point out to the officials here to stop play before we begin. Not sure what it is. Maybe it's somebody's lucky penny.
Okay, I'm close, Cole. I'm close.
You trying to get to the all-time leading scorers?
Yep, Steve Blem, School for the Deaf, 39-30. There's 4 guys over 2,500. Jesse White, Ron Wagoner, and Todd Olson from Cavalier. Ron Schlauman from Cody. As there goes Fiedler for 2. So that is some rare air right there.
Yeah, 2,500 points. What do you do for that? You get a basketball, usually you get 1,000. 2,500, you should get about 25.
You know who was 23-84? None other than the big cowboy from Wing, North Dakota, Daryl Oswald. He just got passed by Walker Broughton a while ago. And he's right up there. That's probably number 7 or 8 all time. Broughton, by the time he's done, could catch Jesse White from White Shield. He's at 27-68. Ron Wagoner from Newtown is 27-14. So he got a chance to finish his career as the second most career points ever.
That's pretty impressive.
That is impressive stuff. There's Aiden Hansen from the right side from deep. Couldn't hit it. Ethan Hansen on the glass. He got banged into. Cougar fans looking for a call there, but it'll play on as we got 38-22. Central Mclean leads with 3:54 to play in the third quarter. Your BNC National Bank scoreboard. Your life's busy. They make managing money easy. Locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Find them online at bnc.bank.
That's a foul on Bridge Ritterath. That's his third. Washburn just got to get a bucket here. They had 18 at half, only got 4 points here so far in the third quarter. Kind of a slow offensive output here for them. They just got to start running a little bit of offense. It gets too much one-on-one dribbling. Everybody on defense just kind of watches while they go one-on-one.
Jacobson wants to go to work. Jack Rederath. Jacobson, right side 3. No, short. Hasn't had too many open looks, but Sanis cleans up a rebound. Teardrop shot, no good. Ethan Rederath, Jack Rederath, Jacobson. Yep, from downtown.
Just a nice rotation by Jack Ritterath there. Could have shot the 3, chose to give it up to Parker Jacobson, who's been struggling a little bit, knocked her down.
13-point game. Aiden Hansen with a shot fake, gives it off to Ethan. Post up Benson. Oh, the spin cycle.
Nice offensive move by Samuel Benson.
He's in a double figures with 10.
Spins right, goes back to his left.
Jacobson trying to answer with the spin, and Benson in the restricted arc get called for that personal foul.
Yeah, Parker Jacobson now is kind of taking it upon himself. He's got 12 in the game. Only 1 3-pointer here so far here tonight, as you had mentioned before.
What's just a little spin cycle here for Benson. A little drop step for 2. And Parker Jacobson cans the first free throw. Parker's about an 85-90% free throw shooter, so I don't need not to watch his free throws.
When you're averaging 30 a game, you know you can shoot some free throws. And that's just kind of getting to the rim there and getting those easy buckets there. Hopefully get something rolling for him here. He's got a quiet third quarter. He's got 5.
Now, some of our listeners are informing me that Broughton could potentially get to 3,000 as you get a shuffle the puppies at the timeline. If he averages 28 a game the rest of the season, he could get to 3K.
Hopefully he can get to the state tournament, get those extra 3 games in there.
Yeah. Well, they got a chance. The defending state champs are the West Hope Newburgh Sioux. Washburn trying to claw their way back into this thing. It was a 16-point lead for Central Mclean, down to 13. Screen and roll from the wing. Cattermas.
Don't they seem lost a little bit here on the offensive end? They just no rhythm, no flow.
Back to Jacobson. Weaving through the defense, fading from the free throw line, book it.
Yeah, it was a tough shot there where Aiden Hansen was contesting that shot, but Parker just got that fade away, kind of got to the paint.
Well, one thing, Parker Jacobson, he's earning his points tonight.
Yeah, they're making him work for it, and the team defense is what I would say here has been the success.
Inside out offense, bang! Hansen from downtown.
And Aiden Hansen, that's his first 3 here tonight. 12 of the ball game.
Double figures for him. 14-point lead for Central Mclean. Jack Rederath leaning in and drew the foul. Hey fans, today's game brought to you in part by the UPS store located in South Broadway in Minot and the Marketplace Foods Plaza. They're there for all your packing and shipping needs. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. Try the Blue Buffalo or the plain cheese. 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza serving the Magic City for over 25 years. Today's game also brought to you in part by WRT, high-speed action, co-op cash. WRT, your local broadband internet service provider. There'll be 5 team fouls on Central Mclean, so Jack Rederath to the Serve Pro charity stripe where he has the first one settle in.
That's Jack Rederath's first points here tonight, averaging 11 and almost 12 points a game. First points come at the free throw line.
Second one, line drive, too flat, no good. Another rebound for Sam Benson. Gets it off to Jace Utley, who just checked on for Central Mclean. Hansen open, and Ethan pops in about a 15-footer on the baseline.
Wow, and you saw his brother earlier kind of cheer him up when he airballed the first 3, and now he knocks down this one.
Jack Rederath, he got whistled for the double dribble.
Kind of trying to back down, not really looking to see what's coming at him, and saw the defense kind of rotate, take away his passing lane.
Washburn still trying to extend some full court pressure. Oh, they had Sam Benson behind the defense. Christensen, same spot as Ethan Hansen just made one, and they're making money from the baseline.
Yeah, it's just the patience of Central Mclean right now on the offensive end as they're making the extra pass, and then you got Washburn just kind of scrambling a little bit on the defensive end, getting out of position.
Christensen into double figures now. 3 Cougars with more than 10. Jacobson loses the handle. A lot of traffic in there when Parker's trying to drive in against this Central Mclean Cougar defense. Watch out, the Diesel got his engine revved up, and he goes right to the rack attack.
Everybody cleared out of the way when he went to the rim. They're like, not 4th and 1.
Yeah, Sam Benson, Shiloh Christian transfer. An all-region football player for Central Mclean. Got a lot of the good things done for Grant Singer's club as Sam misfires from the free throw line. Yeah, Jake Wolf was an all-state football player, as was Aiden Hansen. They were all-region team that maybe upset in the quarterfinals, the football playoffs against Grant County Flasher. As Sam Benson gets 1 of 2 from the Serve Pro stripe.
He just entered double digits, 2 with 11.
And Central Mclean has their biggest lead of the contest, 48-30. Cougars are cruising in this McLean County clash. Ethan Rederath, pull up Volmuth. Oh, the BNC Bank is open.
Yeah, he was caught in midair, didn't know what to do, hit it from a weird angle and called it off the glass.
And Central Mclean hasn't gotten sped up too much tonight, but that time they turned it over. Now Washburn's going to need a lot of that and more. Half a minute to play and change here in the third quarter as Jack Rederath just lets it roll up near the timeline. Cardinals down by 16. Washburn on their home floor. Big thanks to Keith Jacobson for rolling out the red carpet for us tonight here on the PSP Network. Helped get us set up.
He even got underneath the bleachers for
Yeah,
us.
yeah, a couple times. There's a takeaway by Central Mclean. Now they can play for one. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Now down to 15. Hansen, Christensen play catch. And a post entry. Parker Jacobson reaches in.
That's 4 on Parker Jacobson.
And that's going to be 2 free throws for Sam Benson.
And that's just one of those fouls where, why? He wasn't going anywhere with it. You had him at the third hash mark on the free throw lane.
And right back to the serve pro stripe is Sam Benson. Made 1 of 2 a moment ago, and he misfires on the first.
I just think Coach Sharp can't afford to take Parker Jacobson out. As I mentioned, averaged almost 31 a game here, and 4th foul early here, or late here in the third quarter.
Second one also missed by Benson. Rebound tipped to himself by Ethan Rederath. Down to 7, down to 6. They fake a handoff. Ethan Rederath to the 10, and he scored it.
Nice, just kind of hesitation move there. Hit the rafters on his half-court shot.
That's the way we'll go into our fourth quarter. 3 quarters in the books on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Central Mclean 48, Washburn 34. Fourth quarter next here on the PSP Network.
Wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized support, advanced care, and the reassurances of a NICU and a neonatologist on staff. Take a virtual tour at trinityhealth.org/Family Birth Center. Trinity Health, making more possible.
Spas Etc. is excited to introduce the addition of the Master Spas line, including the Michael Phelps Swim Spas. Enjoy the relaxing health benefits and enjoy 0% financing up to 72 months or up to $5,000 off on all spas and swim spas. You'll also find $2,000 off the MSRP on all pools and saunas. Come check out the outstanding lineup of Master Spas at Spas Etc.
Fourth quarter is underway from Washburn. Todd Darmries, Cole Higlin, good to have John Haugen run the cameras, producing for us tonight. Here on the PSP Network, as Central Mclean has a 2-touchdown lead. Cougars just patiently playing against this man-to-man defensive set of Washburn.
Well, and I think if you had to kind of set what the tone is tonight, is just the patience that Central Mclean's had, both on the defensive end and the offensive end. They're willing to just kind of take their time as they just get, unfortunately, a turnover there, but they ran the shot clock down. Coach Anderson's trying to run the clock a little bit, move the ball, get high percentage shots.
Yeah, if you want to look up pulling a chair out from somebody on post defense, that would be Exhibit A right there.
Yeah, there's just Benson just creates so much. He wants the contact. He's bringing it to him.
Nelson, handoff Jacobson, shot fake, contact, count it! The and 1 for Washburn to get it going here in quarter number 4.
And that's his 18th point, Parker Jacobson, here tonight. Got 4 fouls we mentioned earlier, playing the whole entire fourth quarter.
Here's the handoff. There's the contact. Ryan Family Dealership replay. Parker Jacobson to the serve pro stripe for the and 1. And that free throw settles in. And Central Mclean turns it over.
Yeah, you're just starting to see a little bit of a panic as far as the pressure that they're putting them on there, and they just got to slow down a little bit. They got 4 timeouts. If for a reason they get out of trouble, they get a little bit rushed.
Hey fans, Dakota Square Arco brings you today's game. Your favorite convenience store in Minot, quality fuel, convenience items, and a touchless car wash and the best customer service. Dakota Square Arco in the Dakota Square Mall in Minot. Fiedler as Washburn goes to the weave. Jack Rederath thought about a step back 3. Sanas D'd up. Rederath to Rederath. Oh, the lane opens, poked away, and he shuffled the puppies.
I don't think he saw the ball get tipped. Central Mclean tipped that ball there, and they called him for a travel, which he gathered it back up after the ball was tipped and passed it out to the open shot. But
Central Mclean, Utley fires it cross court to Hansen. Jake Wolf in the middle, Aiden Hansen straight away. Washburn, man-to-man. Now they look backdoor. Aiden Hansen, shot fake, and the defense flew over him.
everybody saw that coming, like, uh-oh. Good hot shot fake, as you mentioned, just backdooring now. They're overplaying. Washburn trying to get in those passing lanes.
Charlie Sanis picks up his first personal. Hansen to Hansen on the inbound. Fade away, yes!
Ethan Hansen's getting a little more confidence. He's got 7 in the game here as a 5'9" freshman.
Just needed a pep talk from his older bro. Back to a 13-point lead. 50-37, Central Mclean leads. 6:11 to play in the contest. Jacobson. Sanis. Jack Rederath tried to hand it back to Parker Jacobson. Scoop with the left hand, no good. Battling on the glass. Fiedler has a hand on it. He's quadruple teamed. Got to get it out of there, and he can't do it. And the alternating arrow is going to stay with Washburn.
In that last play, all 5 Central Mclean players were in the paint there helping to get that loose ball, and then you got 4 from Washburn kind of standing around waiting for a kick out. Got to get in there and get dirty.
Got 6 guys in there. We can tell you that today's game brought to you by Envision Cooperative, locations in Rugby, Towner, Mowall, Sherwood, and Wolford. Energy Agronomy C-Stores. We can do it together with you at Envision Cooperative. Thanks to them for helping you bring today's game. Nice save by Washburn just to keep the possession. Nelson wants to go into attack mode, and a strong move there for Brady Nelson.
Yeah, Brady Nelson's got 6 in the game, had 4 in the second quarter. Kind of been held scoreless in that third quarter.
Down to an 11-point lead. Can Washburn get some stops? Aiden Hansen tangled up. And you're going to get Cattermas on the personal. Beckett picks up his third.
So they're definitely trying to get to the rim a little bit here and get easy, high percentage shots, as I've mentioned earlier, Central Mclean is. And it's just Washburn's doing a much better job now, kind of picking up the intensity, trying to close this game out.
Benson, too easy.
That was good patience.
Yeah, no double team coming, and Sam Benson's going against somebody who's about 6 inches shorter than him.
Yeah, he's averaging 12, got 13 in the game here, but
just the patience right here.
Yeah, you got to run a double team at him.
Yeah, he gets the 3 bounces against somebody a couple inches shorter. He is going to score. There's a Ryan Family Dealership replay. Trusted name for car wires in Western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com. Visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston. Shot fake, free throw line, step-in jumper for Parker Jacobson, no good. Brady Nelson burrowing in, and he's going to get called on the foul. Or no, just no foul?
No foul. There's a little bit of contact there. And ball back to Central Mclean.
Oh, taken away there by Volmuth. Ethan Rederath comes out of there with it. Washburn has a chance here to close into this 13-point lead. They go to the weave. Brady Nelson, handoff, Aiden Hansen, and Hansen's going to pick up the personal.
Yeah, he's kind of trying to, he's had the defensive duties of Parker Jacobson, like I mentioned earlier, averaging 31, got 19 in the game, been running around after him all night, doing a nice job using his length on him, picked up his second.
Jacobson around the defense, nice play.
Seems to settle down here this second half. Picked up his 4th foul, doesn't try to force as much as he was earlier. His buckets come a little easier for him.
Still just an 11-point game with a lot of time left. Oh, they faked the flopperoo. Aiden Hansen from deep. Nope, couldn't hit it. Washburn with a hoop can get it inside of 10. Ethan Rederath, the hesitation dribble drive. He's cut off. Straight away Nelson. Down the left side of the lane for 2 more.
Brady Nelson's got a quick 4 here in this 4th quarter. 8 in the game.
Down to a 9-point game. Well, sometimes this pressure pays dividends late in games.
Oh, Central Mclean was trying to slow down, run the clock. Kind of got stagnant a little bit there in the 4th quarter, not looking to score as quickly as they were earlier.
Jacob Wolf on a handoff. Utley from the right side, airbanked it.
Not sure that's the shot that Coach Anderson wanted there, but
9-point game. Parker Jacobson back to Jack Ruderath. Screen and roll coming for the Cardinals. Hoop here, and the home fans will get fired up. Jab right, go left. Nelson thought about a three. Jack Ruderath steps in. Handoff Nelson. Ethan Ruderath straight on. Yes, sir!
That was a timely three for 12 in the game.
Ethan Ruderath bangs one home from downtown, and you get a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. Ryan Family Dealership replay. Ethan Ruderath set the puppies, defense sagging off, and he knocks it down. Down to a 6-point game, 3:29 to play in the contest. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
See? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny?
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
Central Mclean breaks pressure to get it down deep. A little bump foul from behind.
This foul was on Ethan Ruderath, his second. You know, we talked about the lead that they had here in the fourth quarter, and started the fourth quarter, and they just kind of played a little stagnant, and it's hard to play with that lead, trying to run the clock. It didn't get as aggressive on the offensive end. Now Washburn makes their run, cuts it to 6.
Yeah, it was a 17-point game. Jacob Wolf battled his way inside against Jack Ruderath. He's cut off. Hansen shot fake. Benson now from the elbow. Couple bounces against Sanis, and a block from behind, but Benson.
Oh, and Benson kind of created that contact, and Sanis from the backside. Little hand on the ball, but little bump in the head is what the official's calling from the backside. Coach had to give him a warning.
The official came over and said, "You better talk to him right now."
Wow, that's good officiating, because you do not want to.
Yeah, you don't want a tee right there.
3 minutes to go in the game, regardless. Emotions kind of come into play a little bit with young kids, and that's good officiating to let it kind of go and just ignore it.
Charlie Sanis picks up his second personal. Sam Benson made an important free throw there. Can he hit another one from the serve pro stripe? No good. Rebound tapped, cleared by Jacobson. Somebody better check Parker Jacobson. He gets it back. Now Hansen's on him like a postage stamp. Ethan Ruderath, hello!
Back-to-back threes.
Down to a 4-point game. And now, what do you got?
Oh.
Blood?
Yeah, there was a play down on the end when Aiden Hansen went for an offensive rebound. Must have got a little contact, and there's blood on the side of his eye, left eye, or right eye.
Well, you get some time to get that cleaned up.
Normally you got to call a timeout to get him back into the game on a.
I'm going to give him a few seconds. As there, you get a great shot there from our camera crew as Aiden Hansen. And they're going to put some stuff. Oh, it looks like a prize fight. I wonder if Coach Anderson, he's got 4 timeouts. Yeah. He wants his star in there for the final 2:41.
It's a good timeout to waste. Keep him in the game.
And it was great coaching, too, because he waited as long as he possibly could. It's the First International Bank and Trust. Timeout on the floor. Founded in 1910. Locations in Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota. Find them online at FIBT.com. Central Mclean by 4. 2:41 to play in the game.
Take care of their customers.
That's right, Carson. You may be number 11 on the field, but at First Western, you and our customers are never just a number.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
When our customers call with a question, we answer their call personally.
Now that's pro-level service.
Thanks, Carson. Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
Well, Aiden Hansen exited stage left, getting attention from the sports medicine staff here. Cut on the eye is Central Mclean had a 17-point lead here in the second half. It is down to 4. High post to Benson. Ethan Hansen step into the free throw line. Rittenbach off a screen, no short. Rebound Jacob Wolf. He got bodied into there by Brady Nelson.
That shot clock was at 4 seconds, too, and then got fouled.
Well, now 5 team fouls against Washburn, so throughout the rest of the contest, Central Mclean will be shooting a double bonus. I don't mind the quarter foul thing, but I don't like the fact that you never have to shoot a bonus.
That's the hard part, because you never get a chance to miss and get a chance to score on the other end.
Jacob Wolf, just a 33% free throw shooter on the season, misses the first one. Important second one here. Swish! From the Serve Pro stripe, makes it a 5-point game. Central Mclean by, how about these 2 contests we've had tonight?
Yeah, we've had some good battles here, and if I'm Coach Anderson, I'm like, someone go find out where Aiden Hansen's at. I need him in this game.
Jack Retterath. Yes! The friendly roll from downtown.
It's a Ritterath three-point shot. 3 three-pointers here in this fourth quarter, all by the Ritterath brothers.
Ethan hit 2, and now Jack buries one from deep. Under 2 to play. Still no sign of Aiden Hansen.
Yeah, I'd be calling a timeout and just trying to see where he's at. Can I get him back in? It was just a little cut to the top of his eyebrow.
Put a Band-Aid on that baby. Screen and roll. Ethan Hansen. Rittenbach. Where's the scoring going to come from now? Sam Benson, free throw line. Rittenbach, deep 3. Oh, in and out. Rebound, put back, Sam Benson!
He has been everywhere tonight, plugging up the paint, but that was probably his best play here tonight as an offensive rebound to kind of extend this lead.
4-point lead. Central Mclean 56, Washburn 52. Ethan Retterath, can he hit another one? The answer is a resounding yes!
3 three-pointers here in the fourth quarter.
Down to a 1-point game. Central Mclean hanging on. Washburn has made a charge here in the fourth. Christensen from the wing. Rittenbach. Screen and roll with Benson. He cranks up a long distance 3, no good. Now the Cardinals have a chance. 35 seconds to play.
You know who hasn't touched the ball here in the last 30 seconds is Parker Jacobson. It's been somebody else here for Washburn Cardinals, so now they've been doing a nice job on the defensive end here. Keep them in front of them.
Jack Retterath, handoff Ethan. Parker Jacobson has it, and there's going to be a bump foul there on Rittenbach.
That's only their 13th foul. That's a good foul. Coach Anderson's got to be looking down the bench going, this sports medicine person needs to hurry up.
Well, Rittenbach, he wants him to stay on the floor as he just fouled out. That's his 5th personal foul.
He says to the assistant coach, where is Aiden Hansen? I need him.
Well, he's going to send in Jace Utley.
You hate to call a timeout to allow Washburn the opportunity to run a set play, but you got to buy some time to get your leading scorer and your best player on the court to get back on here.
17 seconds to play in the contest. Washburn down by a point. They trigger it in. Retterath has it up top. And a tangle up on the baseline. Jace Utley grabbing onto Parker Jacobson.
I like the foul, though. They had one to give.
Had one to give, yep.
And now it's 13, and Parker's kind of run off a double screen here, kind of make it hard for him. But I'd be calling a timeout on Coach Anderson. Let's call a timeout. Buy myself some time for Aiden Hansen to get back in this game.
They lob it in. Retterath, Jack, inside out to Ethan. From downtown, no, short. Rebound tipped. Benson in there, and a jump ball.
Yeah, Now we got 4.6 seconds, 1-point game. Ball goes back to Central Mclean. Benson on the floor. I love it.
How about the drama here? You got some subs coming in. A lot of coaches got a lot of timeouts left.
I would be calling a timeout just to settle the teams down a little bit. Make sure you don't inbound it to their hoop.
Central Mclean triggers it in. They get it into Jacob Wolf, and he's immediately fouled. Well, so Jacob Wolf, a 33% free throw shooter coming into this game. He's 1 for 2 on the night. And he will have a couple important free throws here.
We got 2 assistant coaches at Central Mclean trying to figure out where is Aiden Hansen. It's like, where's Waldo in this gym? He had a cut above his eye.
Well, it is so ironic
because no one knows where he's at.
You got half of the Central Mclean folks standing up here like, hey, where's he at? Where's he at? Like, is he coming back in? Nope. As Jake Wolf, big free throws. Got it. How about the junior?
Well, averaging 33% from the free throw line with 3.6 seconds to get it to 2. Now you have the chance to send it to 3.
I think Joey Anderson, if he makes this, is going to call a timeout. And the second one, good.
Big shots.
And Coach Anderson, it's going to be a Washburn timeout. Huge free throws there for Jacob Wolf. We'll keep it right here. 3.6 seconds to play. Central Mclean was up by 17. Washburn rallied and cut it to 1. But they never could get over the hump.
Wow, just great composure by not having their leading scorer there on the court. And you got Benson getting on the ground and getting that rebound. And then you got Wolf, who's made those huge free throws to kind of keep him in the game. And just people were stepping up that normally wouldn't have the opportunity to here with Aiden Hansen out of the game with a cut above his eye.
Got that right. Swenson RV and Marine, your official Tracker Marine dealer. Full line of Tracker and Nitro fishing boats, along with Sun Tracker and Regency pontoons. They're bringing you today's game. It's got a full line of Tracker off-road, Yeti ice houses, and campers in their locations in Minot and Bismarck. Shop online at SwensonRV.com. Washburn for the tie. They're going for the foul. Oh, intentional.
Oh, my goodness.
What's going to be 3 shots? And then the basketball? Are you kidding me?
Well, I know if you're coming from behind and you're not trying to go for the ball, it is an intentional foul, but, you got a 5'9" freshman out there just trying to stop the clock and not give him an opportunity to score. And
all right, well, now you get Jack Rederath shooting 3. Jack is a 67% free throw shooter. He's 1 for 2 in the game.
So the question is, was he in the act of shooting when they called the foul, or did he foul before the act of shooting? Because before the act of shooting, it's 2 shots plus the ball.
Yeah, it's going to be a zebra convention here, and you can see that's exactly what they're talking about. Is it going to be 3?
Yeah, they're going to get 2 shots plus the ball because he wasn't in the act of shooting when he was fouling.
Oh, did they get single yet? Oh, they're saying 3, Cole.
They gave it to him in the act of shooting?
My, oh, my. How about this pressure-packed situation? I've been in this situation before. They clean out the lane. The hardest one's the first one. You see that one go through? Jack Rederath from the Serve Pro stripe. Got it!
Yeah, that's your 67% free throw shooter, senior. I did not anticipate 3 free throws.
Jack Rederath with the second. No! Off the back tab.
So now he has to make the next one, but TD, to go to make a bucket, you have to have 0.3 on the clock. There's 0.5. So there is an opportunity when they get the ball back to score.
Rederath shooting another one, and then Washburn will have the ball. Oh, he missed it. Still got a chance.
Okay, so you got 3 timeouts, Coach Anderson. I'd be calling 1, talking to these kids how to handle this last situation here with down 2.
And with 0.5 seconds left, Washburn will trigger it in. Jacobson from half court. Oh, off the backboard. And that's the way this one will go final. What a contest. Central Mclean 58, Washburn 56. The Central Mclean clash tonight. The Mclean County clash, I call it, goes to Central Mclean. My, oh my, we welcome you to our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads postgame show. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work towards financial freedom, and Shots Crossroads, your postgame headquarters. You can order online at shotscrossroads.com. Cole Hagelin has made his way down courtside. Going to get a word with head coach Joey Anderson and also maybe the Diesel, Big Sam Benson. As let's send it down courtside. Yeah, send it down courtside. Take it away, Cole.
Yeah. Well, you just said it right there. We're sitting here going, okay, where's Waldo? Where's Aiden Hansen? Like, he got cut above the eye. I saw you sending assistant coaches out there to go figure out. We thought you'd buy a timeout to kind of get him into the game, and you just kept your composure.
Yeah, it's just a ball game, I guess, all the time, and it's like, it's our kids, so you never know what's going to happen. And I got a good group of kids out there, so I got a bunch of guys off the bench that play actually pretty well. So
and I think your demeanor as you're kind of handling here right now, I'm even excited right now, probably more than you are. I think that's what kind of attributes to your kids, kind of be comfortable out there. With 0.5 seconds, I'm yelling to TD, we got to call a timeout, settle these guys down so they know what to do. And it was unfortunate what happened there, where I actually didn't think he was in the act of shooting for 3 shots, but he was trying to stop a play here. But how can those kids learn from that play?
Yeah, well, he's a freshman a lot of times, and of course they were supposed to foul him right away, or after they got the ball in, a couple dribbles, and then pick him up and foul him, They let him go around him, which happens when you're young, So then it's like you want to foul him still, but it's like, well, now you don't want to foul him, but that's just part of being young, and like, we scrimmage a lot and practice a lot, and we got 10 kids that can basically go up and down and play well together, so they have a lot of experience, and for a freshman, that's still not a bad move, really. I mean, that's a judgment call, so.
Right. Well, you've been around a long time, and you understand how the highs and lows of a game. You don't get too excited. I love your demeanor there, where you didn't get too upset with them. You're trying to use it as a teaching moment. But you had a 17-point lead there in that fourth quarter. You cut it down to 1, and it just seemed like you didn't get too excited. And so when Aiden Hansen went out of the game, did you kind of tell your players to kind of step up a little bit?
Well, Aiden basically handles the ball for us, so everything kind of goes around him. But we also got, 4 or 5 other guys that can all shoot. They can handle the ball just as well. It's just they lean on him so much, and sometimes I'm like, I like to get Aiden away from getting the ball down the floor, so I can have him on the front court down there a little bit more on the back court. So that's my plans basically. So he doesn't have to do all the work like that, and we work on that in practice a lot. So I mean that's a good group of kids, both those guys. I mean that's 2 good teams playing each other.
No, you guys did a great job on Park Up Jacobs. So congratulations, Coach Sam Benson. Good luck. Congratulations, big man. You had some nice plays down there in the paint. You were kind of cleaning it up, kind of creating, but that one play at the end in that fourth quarter there where, can't remember exactly how much time it was, but you went left, went right, kind of spun back, but you seemed like you settled down there in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, definitely. It was really nerve-wracking, but I just found my rhythm at the end there.
So when Aiden Hansen got hurt there and he kind of was not able to play the last 2 minutes there, how were you able to settle down some of your teammates out there?
I mean, I think everyone was really nervous. He's one of our best players. He was also the person taking out the ball, so I had to fill in that role, but eventually we got the job done.
So what's it mean winning a crosstown rival here tonight?
I mean, it's definitely something new to me. They've never been my rivals. It's my first year here, but the atmosphere was amazing. It's one of those games you'll remember forever.
It was a fun game for both of us to call. TD and I, you guys are out here showing a lot of emotion here. You were on the floor cleaning up rebounds, doing a great job, and that's why you're our Sports Clip Player of the Game. Hey, congratulations. Back to you, TD.
Yeah, well done, Joey Anderson. And then Sam Benson tonight, integral part for Central Mclean as the Diesel, we call him affectionately, of course. Big night tonight as Central Mclean wins by 2. 58-56 is your final. More of our Planning Team Financial Advisor Shots Crossroads postgame show after this timeout. We'll put a bow on the action and the activities tonight from Washburn High School as it's a Central Mclean sweep tonight.
Nuances of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face, wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with a hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here.
Hit all. 7. Pressure. Points. Yeah.
It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's the spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, Our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Well, that was fun. Hope you enjoyed those tandem of games here on the PSP Network tonight as Central Mclean wins this one in thrilling fashion, 58-56. The Cougars hang on. Washburn had a chance late, but they just couldn't close the deal as they came storming back. And Coach Anderson, hey, they're kids. Just going to let them go out there and play. You were jumping out of your shoes up here. I know, I can tell.
Oh, and he just is so demeanor, so relaxed.
That's how calm he is, man. He's been that way his entire coaching career. All right, fans, it's our Planning Team Financial Advisor Shots Crossroads postgame show. Shots Crossroads get filled up in a delicious menu that includes the famous 99. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome. And Planning Team Financial Advisors, whether you're looking for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit them online at planningteam.com. All right, Cole, I'm going to roll some highlights here, and let's run through those final game numbers brought to you by Planning Team and Shots Crossroads.
For Central Mclean Cougars, averaging 68.8 points a game, had 58 here tonight. Sam Benson, 16 points, nothing better than that offensive rebound and the finish that you just see here on the replay. Bridger Ritteraff got in foul trouble here, helped to 6. Ethan Hansen had 7. Jonas Christensen had 11. Jacob Wolf had 7. Huge free throws there in the last seconds of the fourth quarter. Aiden Hansen had 12, as we mentioned, got injured with about a minute and a half to go in the game and wasn't able to return, had a cut above his eye. For Washburn Cardinals, Ethan Ritteraff had 18, 3 3-pointers all in the fourth quarter there at the last 2 minutes to go in the game that kind of kept Washburn in it. And then you got Parker Jacobson averaging 31 a game, was held to 21 here tonight, really had to work for his points. He had 9 in the first half and just really had to work all night for his points here tonight. Brady Nelson had 8. Jack Ritteraff had 5. Brady Volmuth with 2. And Tanner Fiedler with 2 in the night here for 56 for the Washburn Cardinals. So 58-56, Central Mclean Cougars pulled off a victory here in Washburn.
Yeah, what a night. Couple thrillers, I'll just say, as we kind of thought coming in. 2 good teams on both sides, and the girls and the boys. And Central Mclean gets the sweep tonight. All right, fans, a couple things to take care of here. First, it's our move of the game, brought to you by Spas, etc. They keep you looking your best. No, wait a minute. That's the next ad. The Spas Country keeps you looking your best. They do. But they provide you top-notch spa, hot tub, sauna, tanning bed sales, and installation services. Also, extensive selection of billiard tables and gazebos in their Bismarck, North Dakota store. And your Spas Etc. move of the game. Hey, crunch time delivery. No Aiden Hansen to be found. Somebody has to make a play. And, man, this rebound putback for Sam Benson did exactly that.
Well, the timing of it was that people kind of were standing around. How do you miss the 6'3", probably 260 center just crash into the board? No one put a body on him and just put it up and off the glass, didn't bring it down, give a chance to get a foul.
Well, and what happened there is, if you noticed that they entered it high post, and well, I'm going to roll this thing again, but watch what happens to Beckett Cattermas. He just kind of pinballs off of Benson right here, gets his foot stepped on. He's down on the ground, and now there is nobody, as you said, to block out Sam Benson, and that was huge. Look at the score, 54-52, 1:23 left, and so that's your Spas Etc. move of the game tonight. Spas Etc., 22 years experience, top-notch spa, hot tub, sauna, tanning bed, billiard table, gazebo service. They build lasting and relationships with their valued customers. Spas Etc. move of the game tonight. Quick look at our upcoming calendar. Quadruple header of of basketball action tomorrow night. Not quite football season, but we'll get there. As you got Bismarck High and Minot North, Century and Minot, and a big one in the Magic City. Jamestown and Williston, Velvet, Bishop Bryan, and then Saturday, you've got Wilton Wing at Glenelg and Hebron, and Mohall Lansford Sherwood at DLB. Full slate of basketball action this week for you on the PSP Network. All right, last thing for us, Cole. It's our MVP of the contest, brought to you by Sport Clips. Now, Sport Clips will keep you looking your best. Check in online with the hairstylist today at sportclips.com. And the next game MVP, we affectionately call this big man the Diesel.
Oh, Sam Benson had a heck of a game, as we talked about earlier. The offensive rebound and just getting on the floor, taking that senior leadership when Aiden Hansen was out of the game, kind of just taking control, and as you see here, just finishing with a nice post move off the glass for 16 in the game here tonight.
Yeah, man, go to the drop step there. Big fella is working hard in the post. He had a size advantage the entire night long. So Sam Benson, big night for him, and a big night for Central Mclean. Congratulations, Sam. He's your MVP of the night, brought to you by Sport Clips. Nothing makes you feel like that experience like the haircut deal at Sport Clips. Sam Benson, the senior, the only senior on Central Mclean's roster, is your Sport Clips MVP. All right, that was fun. It was fun coming to Washburn, a couple good ball games, and we hope to come back sometime soon. All right, fans, that'll put a wrap on it tonight for us. Big thanks to all of our in-game sponsors, including BNC National Bank, for bringing our scoreboard. Pregame brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Timeouts brought to you by First International Bank and Trust. Instant Replay, Ryan Family Dealership brings you that. Free throw line brought to you by Serve Pro tonight. Halftime activities, Magic Towing brings you those. Postgame show brought to you by Planning Team Financial Advisors, and in that postgame, and Shots Crossroads, by the way, and in that postgame, you got your Sport Clips MVP tonight, and your move of the game brought to you by Spas Etc. Great job by our team tonight. John Haugen producing, run the cameras for us from my partner Cole Hagelin. Todd Domrich repeating your final scores. It's a Cougar sweep tonight in the Mclean County Clash. They win the girls' game 48-44, does Central Mclean, and The Cougars hang on in the nightcap. 58-56 is your final on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. Thanks for joining us, fans, and until next time, so long from Washburn, North Dakota.
Of cutting men's hair. Less pomp, more adore, huh, Brittany?
Square face wavy hair.
Mid-fade with a textured top. Finish it off with the hard part and taper that neckline, coach.
Cowlick, what's the move? It's not just all about hard work here. Hit all. 7. Pressure. Points. Yeah. It takes expertise to be a sport clip stylist.
Here?
That's a spot. Right there, huh?
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. PSP Network. It's game day.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you?